I see us not.
Oh,
There we are. How's everybody doing tonight?
Hooray!
Yay.
Oh,
Good.
yeah.
Thrilled to be here.
So this is the very first episode of Candlekeep Academy. It's based on, of course, Candlekeep Mysteries, which is a great book by Wizards of the Coast. My name is James. I am the creator of Stat Trackers, member of Top Dog Games.
Stat Trackers!
Stat Trackers! You'll see us using Stat Trackers tonight. They're basically a very simple accessory. You hang them over your screen in initiative order, and the DM has all the information right in front of their face for the player characters. Also, 317 pre-printed monsters, animals, and NPCs, official 5th edition stuff. We have new unique characters, friends and foes on pre-order. So a lot of stuff to look at. If you go to topdoggames.net, you can check out Stat Trackers and all our accessories. But the reason we're here tonight is to play some D&D.
Woo!
Yeah.
So let's get down to it. All right. So a group of about 200 young people are gathered in the massive cobblestone courtyard. I will give you guys a chance to introduce your characters, but it's worked into the narrative, so don't worry. So a group of about 200 young people are gathered in the massive cobblestone courtyard of the outer ward of Candlekeep, known as the Court of Air. You are among them. People around you from all walks of life, humans for the most part, but a few elves and half-elves, a young dwarf girl, 2 identical halfling boys, a young female gnome among them. The clothing, too, ranges from simple peasant dresses and tradesman garb to ornate brocades and fancy silks of the noble children. Some have a small backpack with all their belongings. Others you see are struggling under the weight of these huge footlockers, probably believing their servants were going to be allowed in to help them, but they were turned away at the gate in no uncertain terms. Normally, to gain entry into Candlekeep, you must donate a book that's not already part of the library's vast collection. You, however, were granted entry by the parchment each of you holds, an invitation to the inaugural class of Candlekeep Academy. Stamped with bright red wax and the official seal of Candlekeep, an open book with an eye above it flanked by candles. Only 40 young people were selected to be in the inaugural class, and you are among them. So you're waiting in the outer ward of Candlekeep Library / Fortress. It's enclosed by these high walls, as well as being a place of learning. It is also, like I said, a formidable structure. The pillars of pedagogy inside the Court of Air are these flat top towers where seekers, people who come to the library to find information, can study. So they're basically like little study rooms they can rent. And then there's other amenities here inside the outer ward as well for people who stay here. There's an inn, a bathhouse, a bookbinder for getting copies of books made, a smithy, a clothier, etc. The main point, however, of interest in the outer ward is the Emerald Door, which is the main point of access to the inner ward. Stands at the western end of the Court of Air. It's 15 feet tall and made of some translucent dark green stone that glows with an inner light. Beyond the Emerald Door is the legendary Candlekeep Library. The library is not a single building, rather a cluster of many tall structures whose towers are visible above the inner ward's high walls. Only a handful of people on all of Toril have been permitted to pass through this portal. So you turn to look around you. Amongst the crowd immediately around you, you see, and I want you guys to just give a physical description of your characters. Obviously, Lionel and Raleigh know each other.
Yeah.
Radley.
Mhm.
Okay, so whoever would like to start, jump right in. Just tell me your name, your character's name, and then a physical description. Don't give me class or anything that we shouldn't know.
Who wants to go first?
Go for it, Omar.
All right. So I am Omar. I'm playing a character named Brother Ven. He is a tiefling, tall, well-built, despite being young. He has crimson red skin, a couple of formidable and ominous-looking horns growing out of his head, and a prehensile tail, snake-like tail that comes out from behind. He is, like I mentioned, quite stocky and well built, and he has a small tuft of hair on his chin as he's trying to grow his facial hair.
Okay, awesome.
I guess I'll give it a go.
Go ahead.
So my name is Soraya. Well, my name is Liza, but I'm playing Soraya, who likes to go by Lady Soraya, Madam of Magic, by the way. That's a name that she likes to impose on everyone. About average height, obviously young girl, but, you know, can pass off as older, likes to play that up a little bit. Very sassy, well-dressed, fiery red hair, and loves jewelry. That's Lady Soraya.
I'm Jordan. I play Radley Daspinar, boy of about 15 years, pale, long dark hair, and a ponytail. He looks like he might be a noble, but his clothing's actually a little tattered, maybe a few years out of fashion, so maybe not quite able to keep up with the nobles. He's accompanying Mike's character Lionel in this moment. So my character looks like a sort of a Tim Burton movie reject, right? So that's sort of the angle I'm going for. I was a good sad boy. That's where we are with Radley right now. Yeah.
All right. So, well, I was mentioned, so I'll take that. I'll take that lead in. Thank you. My name is Mike. I will be playing a character by the name of Lionel Oakes. Lionel Oakes is just a little under average height, just a little under average weight. Actually, no, he's a little thinner than that. Pale, looking sad boy, with some blue green eyes, and he actually has unkempt, kind of messy blonde hair that he kind of tries to do something with, but it's kind of like all over the place. He's got a little bit of a frazzled or confused or a little terrified look on his expression. Most of the time, it looks like this moment might be a little big for him. And he is dressed in what you would consider to be as casual as noble clothes can be. He definitely looks like he's wearing stuff that is, he comes from some money, but he's probably trying to hide that a little bit, maybe, if you get that from him. So that's Lionel.
And he's also about 15.
About 15, yeah, just about in his 15th year for sure.
Yeah, we are the emo band of Candlekeep Academy.
Yeah. I will say that Brother Ven is about 17.
Oh well, upperclassman.
Laura, you want to go next?
Okay, my name is Laura. I'm playing Opal Lightcross Crane, but she likes to go by Opal Lightcross because of a book series she reads. She is about 5'7", sun-kissed, black hair, green eyes, and she's just ready for a little bit of adventure with this new school. So that's it.
All right, I'm John. I'm playing Grim Haney. Grim is about 5'11", pretty thin, pale skin, auburn hair, light eyes. He's wearing well-used, sturdy clothing. Looks like he comes from relatively common stock. He's got his hair cut in a not particularly fashionable, but very practical cut, short. And he's just looking around somewhat in amazement that he's set foot into this structure.
All right, great. So you're standing around, you're looking around, you're checking out the people coming and going inside the Court of Air. And the Court of Air is this massive courtyard with basically nothing in it. And all of a sudden you see the emerald door opens up, and you see a contingent of 9 sages and magi enter. They're led by a tall human man with kind of like salt and pepper hair, cropped short on the sides, a little longer on top. Well preserved for his age. You guess him to be probably in his 60s, but certainly looks athletic, handsome face. He has kind of like almost a bemused smile on it. Following him are 8 other people who you guess to be the 8 great readers of Candlekeep. The first is Alchrist. He is a tall, bronze dragonborn in a dark gray tabard with the symbol of Torm, which is a white gauntlet on his chest. Then Daryl Yashenti is a female half elf she has a violin tucked under her arm. And you see she's kind of wearing like a brocade blue waistcoat, high boots, very, very charismatic, kind of short cropped hair, but a big smile on her face. You see Teles Avost. A couple of you have tried to get in with Teles. We'll see how it works out, whether your applications were accepted. You see he's kind of like this unkempt old man with a horseshoe of gray hair sticking out of the side, and he's got like kind of dirty robes, kind of speckled with like dandruff, and he's got a staff that he's walking with, and the staff looks quite remarkable, but the rest of him is pretty unremarkable. Then you see a halfling who you assume is Feminor Scrivenbark. He is the reader who specializes in things like folklore and the history of Toril. And finally, Vizier Og, who is about almost 7 feet tall. He wears a hooded robe of gray and gold. He's got this almost gaunt, painfully thin face with long pointed ears and angular features, deep set eyes, almost lipless mouth, and a totally flat nose with two little holes in it. You can all give me a straight up history check. Let's see, 15 to know what kind of creature Vizier Og is.
I rolled a big old 6.
16?
6. You have no idea.
Yeah.
16?
19.
I got a 21.
21. You know this to be a 2.
Got a 2.
How about you, Opal?
I'm off to a great start.
Hold on. I'm figuring this out for a
It
second.
makes sense. You're not very learned. You may be you may have magic, but you're not very worldly.
All right, 10.
10, yes. So you have no idea.
Oh.
Okay, so just Grim, Lionel, and Radley. I keep saying Radley.
It may be Rally before long.
That's what you get for picking that spelling.
Rally the troops. Yeah.
You know this to be a Githzari, which is a planar creature of some kind. But they're said to have with a 21, you know they're said to have great magical and psionic powers.
Yeah.
So Vizier Og, and then there's Silvira Savekis, and she is a female tiefling with long black curled horns. You see she's wearing like a tight form-fitting black dress with a plunging neckline. And following her is Kazarana Nazianti, and she's kind of like a plump, grandmotherly type woman wearing high quality robes, but in earth tones. You know her to be the one who is connected to the natural world, the reader that deals with the natural world, celestial navigation. Alal Avenmore, who is a human female. You see she's got very, very short cropped gray hair, kind of slight of build, wearing kind of more masculine type clothing. You see she wears on her, around her neck, she has a silver scroll, like an unrolled blank scroll, which you know to be the symbol of Agma, the god of knowledge. And they start walking into the court of air, and following behind them is probably every avowed in the entire library. So this huge procession of sages and scholars comes filing out behind them. The 9 of them take the position right in front of the students, and you see that the rest of the avowed come into the courtyard, and they kind of, in a very orderly fashion, you can see their robes seem to denote some kind of hierarchy among them. The light white robes seem to be the initiates, and they immediately head like towards the back of the court of air to allow people who are superior to get a better view in front of them. And finally, last, these purple-robed older sages come in, and they stand on either side of the court, which is called the Mythos Council, which is the 9 of them. Finally, Lord Keeper Janusi speaks, and he says, I am Janusi, Lore Keeper of Mythos Council of Great Reader, Chief Librarian and First Magi of Candlekeep, I want to be the first to officially welcome you, our inaugural class of Candlekeep Academy. It says you have been carefully selected by our council from thousands of applicants. It is our hope that while you are here, you will nurture your gifts and flourish. And with your accomplishments, Candlekeep Academy will flourish with you. As the world around us is in great turmoil, we can no longer hide behind our books and our walls. My belief is that your curiosity and youthful exuberance will herald a bright future for Candlekeep, perhaps all of Toro. Give me insight checks, all of you. You see his speech is met with applause.
22.
You look around and you see not everyone is happy,
13.
Bradley. You see
7.
maybe 1 or 2 in 10. Who else got over a 15 for this?
Not I.
Actually, no, it's a 12.
Oh,
Oh, I got over a 12.
does passive work?
No, because you're pretty intent on the.
Okay, then I have no idea. I'm just amazed at being here.
I'm trying to figure out where to go.
You're just overwhelmed.
Oh yeah.
Well, those of you who rolled high enough, you see that not everybody in the crowd is exactly pleased, and it seems to be directed. Those of you who rolled higher, Radley, it seems to be directed at his last comment about how we can no longer hide behind our walls and behind our books. Seems like probably 1 in 10, maybe 2 in 10 were not particularly pleased with that sentiment. And you get a kind of a feeling in the pit of your stomach, like, oh no, maybe they're not very happy about the inaugural class of Candlekeep Academy, and that doesn't leave you feeling great.
I have a bad feeling about this, Lionel.
Yes, quite. I'm not quite sure what we can make of it. However, I don't know. Maybe we just stay strong and keep our heads down and do our work, and we can show off. We can maybe make them love us or something.
Quite right. We can't go back. We shall be killed.
Yes, they would kill us. Yes,
Right. They would kill us right away. So we shall do our best. Yes.
Yes, do our best to stay alive. Yes.
Yes.
Shall
Must
we?
stay alive. Yes.
Yes, rather.
See how this is going to go. Okay, awesome. I like it. All right. So you are assigned to your great reader. You see that the names are called out. First is Alchrist's students. And each great reader takes 5 students on as basically to be their counselor, but everybody will be schooled in all aspects, especially in the 4, what they call the 4 pillars of Candlekeep Academy, which is science, magic, knowledge, and religion.
Do we still need 4 years of math, or is that out?
You need 4 years of math even to get in.
Oh man.
Take a
Come
remedial
on.
and,
Was
you know,
science magic?
we're going to keep you here for a 5th year because that's what we all do. All us academies, we trick you.
Right.
5 years.
Science,
Religion
magic,
and what?
knowledge, and religion. Science,
Knowledge.
magic, knowledge, and religion.
And you're also told that your body will be trained as well. And to that, there's quite a few grunts and intake of breath among the more bookish people in the crowd. Jim
Jim.
says, you must train both your mind and your body. With one without the other is like building a tower without a foundation.
Oh, wonderful.
So it comes time to read the names. Alchrist's names are read first, and none of you are on them. Opal, you're a little surprised. Daral Yashenti, the violinist, none of you are on that either, but 5 names are read. Finally comes to Tellus Avost, the old guy with the scowl on his face and the crumpled robes. Grim Haney and Soraya Copperpot.
Oh, that's me.
So when your name is called, you're asked to come forward and you kind of stand behind your mentor, your guide, your guidance counselor, I suppose.
I'm gonna
And-
turn to Grim and say, "Hello, pleasures to make your acquaintance."
Hello. It's a great day for us.
I hope so.
And I immediately go where I'm supposed to go.
What a nerd, this guy.
Quiet, you mini hammers back there. Says
What do you say?
What?
Tellus turns around and kind of barks at you. He's like, ah, quiet, ninny hammers.
Okay.
Great. I've picked 2 clack boxes already.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So they continue reading the names. Gets to Feminor Scrivenbark, the halfling, a male Lightfoot halfling. You see he's kind of lit up a pipe at this point, and he's smoking a pipe. And it gets to the end, and you see that the person who's reading the names gets a little confused, and he kind of walks over real quickly, and he points with the stem of his pipe. He's like, "No, that's right. I've corrected it." And the last name read is Opal Crane.
Okay.
Finally gets to Vizier Og, and you see that the names that are called, some of the people look quite apprehensive, perhaps not knowing what they were getting into, that Vizier Og was not human or a humanoid that they're familiar with. But they call, not Vendelin, Radley Despiner.
I approach with enthusiasm. Daspinar, yeah.
Daspinar.
I nod at Lionel. Well, that's me.
Well, good luck.
Yes.
Hopefully it works out for the best of you.
Yes. Here's to not dying. Yes.
Now,
Yes.
let's make it through the first week, shall we?
Yes. 1 week.
Quite. All right. I'll hold you up on that. If I survive longer than you do, I guess I'll buy you a ghost to drink.
Thank you.
Around for all of us.
Silvira Savakis, the tiefling. Brother Ven Shar is the first one called.
That's me. I'm here. Over here. Madame, I'm here.
She waves you forward with a bemused expression on her face, kind of
Yes.
half smiling, half smirking.
I will join her. I will join her, I say to the person next to me.
And that is all of you. So Alai Ivanmore, the one who deals with the gods of nature and the divine. Oh, no, that's you, Lionel.
Oh,
You're all forward.
yes. I was pretty sure that this was how it was going to end up. So, hello. Nice to meet you. My name is Lionel, and I'm very excited to learn about nature and other things. If you'd like to take a look at my sketchbook, I have a very extensive sketchbook filled with animal sketches that I've collected over the years.
Oh, Lord, he's brought out the sketchbook.
Hello.
She smiles, kind of, placating you, and takes your hand in 2 hands and smiles and shakes your hand warmly. She goes, later.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Where do we go now?
He's welcome.
Seems
No,
to be going
just go back to the other children. Just stand there for a moment.
Oh, okay. This is
I'll be
awkward.
right with you, she says.
Hello, other children.
We're an enthusiastic one. That's good. We like enthusiasm.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
Friend of yours?
Yeah. Yes. I'm actually terrified. So it's very nice that to have a friend
At
here.
that point, all like pretense of her being like a little playful with you drops, and she sincerely is like, no, don't be scared. She says, honey, it's fine. She says, and she takes your hands. And,
Well, thank you. I appreciate that very much.
don't worry.
I don't think I'm going to get that treatment.
No, you've got like the shop teacher. Don't screw around. You screw around too much.
I've just modeled them after my English teacher in middle school. Mr. Lewis. So,
Measure twice, cut once. Don't run in the shop.
So you are eventually led up to the Emerald Door, and to your beating heart pounding in your chest, it opens, and you step into the world beyond. Somebody, just one of you give me a D8 roll. Because you're
Okay.
met with an avowed
Here we
adjutant,
go.
which is a guide, basically an initiate,
I rolled an 8.
an 8. So you meet this 15-year-old tiefling, actually, as your guide.
Huh.
Comes up, and she says, my name is Irony. I know, don't ask.
Uh,
But
That was unexpected.
I'll be your guide. I hear they're putting you up at the Seaward Manse. That's a ways across, all the way on the Sea of Swords. It's got a beautiful view there.
yes,
She
I'm
says.
very, very intrigued by this. Which way is it?
Just follow. So you guys are broken into two groups. At this point, the great readers say, welcome you each, and kind of just say their goodbyes and say they'll be in touch soon to go get settled in the dormitory. And they go off and they leave you in the hands of these, basically these, tour guides, these RAs or whatever you want to say, these young initiates.
And goodness, he's gone.
What was that?
I said, thank goodness he's gone.
Yeah.
I can't stand that man.
It's gonna be a long session of academia if you can't stand him.
Yeah,
Ay, I thought this was supposed to be fun.
Well, learning is fun.
Yes. Who's our guide?
I don't know.
So
We have the same guide, James?
The group is Irony. That is Irony is
Same
leading
group?
a group of
Yeah.
20. So they are broken into House Drake and House Wyvern, and you are House Wyvern. And it's just a random selection. You basically draw rocks out of a bag, and it's either white or black rock.
No hats?
You guys don't, no hats, no sorting hat, nothing like that.
Nothing?
Ah, man.
Another Weasley.
I wanted a sorting chamber pot.
You were already picked by great readers.
Too much fiber.
Some of you were probably a little surprised by who picked you.
Yeah,
Public school.
actually I am.
Irony,
I'm actually surprised.
Irony is anxious to show you where you're going to be staying. So when you enter the inner ward, it's a veritable forest of stone towers clumped around stockier buildings, all joined together in the shadow of a high-walled citadel called Exaltation. The Bastion of Exaltation is the tallest and most heavily defended structure in Candlekeep. From the citadel's stone battlements, one can see over the walls of Candlekeep in every direction. There are 300 plus avowed, and this is all shared by your tour guide as you're going through. She's giving you this information. So I guess I should do it in her voice, huh? There are 300 plus of us avowed living in the Bastion of Exaltation. The halls connect to classrooms, kitchens, bakeries, dining halls, shrines, workshops, offices, study halls, scriptoriums, dormitories.
Is there a gift shop?
Many. Sort of. Well, the place is like a giant gift shop. The library's multiple towers were transported by the avowed piecemeal from other locations and reassembled here, creating this vast variety of architectural styles you see. So you can see there's all kinds of crazy architectural styles, all just mismatched inside the inner ward of Candlekeep. She says some towers are even made of strange materials. Like there's one that's made of infernal iron and one that has the bones of a long dead red dragon in it.
I'd like to see this.
Me too.
She says, I could show you. And then she gets really shy. Yes.
Excuse me, miss. Yes. Is there going to be like a welcome party or something?
Yes, there will be a feast tonight.
Oh, nice.
Feast. Okay, but like dancing or just like feasting?
There's not a lot of dancing in the library.
Oh, why not?
This is, I don't know. I'm only 15.
So
I just do them
boring.
cold because they're some pretty scary guys, sage guys here.
Okay.
Get cranky. Anyway, so like the oldest buildings here, they're like hundreds of feet high, and the ceilings, books go all the way up. So they have to use these floating discs to go up and search the books. It's pretty cool. Oh, and so you don't miss a meal. The bells are rung at dawn. That marks the beginning of everyone's day. So you got to get up when you hear the bell, and then at high sun, and then at sundown, that's lunch and dinner. And that's also, if you're stuck with guard duty, that's when you'll change guards.
Excuse me, what's guard duty?
It's like,
I think you can ignore her. She's
Hey, I don't know
busy
you,
censoring.
okay? We haven't even met yet.
anyway,
Relax.
and there's also like stairs everywhere that go down. Oh, and there's more. Like, as big as this place is, it's so much bigger because there's so much of it that's in like extra dimensional spaces. The place is really crazy. You can get lost easy, and it's not safe.
How many students have you lost?
Oh, well, you're the first class of students, but if you mean avowed,
Yes.
that I know of, and then all of a sudden she clams up. It's like, anyway, this way.
I take that answer means quite a lot, actually. It seems like they've lost a lot of people.
This place seems great.
Yeah. How do we know when we might come into contact with something that I don't know might make us lost?
I think when you hear screaming.
Oh, wonderful. This is just really helping the old anxiety out of the first day. I'm just going to sit back here and yes, I'm going to have a plan.
So as you're making your way and you're across town, and you're walking together, you have the time to introduce yourselves to each other and maybe share a little bit more information.
Soraya immediately goes and double kisses everyone on the cheek.
Oh,
Hello.
Oh.
Hello
Oh.
to you. Ah, you're so
Hello.
pretty.
Yeah.
Hello to you.
I love being
Hello.
so pretty.
Good afternoon, I guess.
What a strange custom.
Yes, this is yeah. I'm at a loss.
My mother would love you.
I bet I love your mother.
You're the girl she always wanted.
I'm sorry, everybody. I love giving kisses, okay? I just give kisses to everybody.
No.
I hope that's okay.
Yes, that is fine. I for one am fine with this.
No offense taken. You seem to be very positive in outlook.
Well, it's like my mother always say, if you're not positive.
You're negative.
I don't remember how the rest went, but it was something. I don't know.
All right.
So I wonder what we do for fun here, other than obviously read lots of books.
Well,
It's definitely
looking
not
around,
dancing, that's for sure.
Yeah, it
I
seems
hope
like
not dancing is the worst.
a
Those
little
are the books
dancing.
I like, as
everybody a
long
little
as it's a
happier.
good adventure book.
a little dancing probably wouldn't hurt anyone.
Dancing could make everybody a little happier.
Especially a little music. I saw somebody had an instrument there at the.
There's a
at
whole
the
there's a whole
introduction
section of
ceremony.
violinists. No.
Yes, I mean, what do you do with those instruments? Do you play very undanceable music?
Well, they're probably something along the bardic lines, I'd imagine. But
Yeah. Well, that's okay then. Hopefully we all get to know each other rather well, and we all survive the first year here. That's my hopes and dream.
are you thinking there's going to be a lot of attrition?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
boy.
This conversation seems to have run away from us. Who are you all?
I'm so sorry.
I know who you are.
Oh yeah. I guess so. Yeah, that would be correct.
What's
Grim.
your name?
I'm Grim.
I'm Green.
Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you, Grim.
Hello, Grim.
I'm just happy to be here.
Yes. You, the one who gives out the kisses. What is your name?
Is that me? My name is Soraya, but you can call me Lady Soraya.
Soraya. I am charmed. My name is Radley.
Can we call you Lady Radley?
No. No.
Stop. We just met. Maybe later. So Rally like Bradley?
Yes, but without the B.
Rally. Is there
Radley.
a D? Is there a D in it?
There is a D in there. It often is dropped, but yes, there is a D
Well,
in
why'd you put
Radley.
it in if you were gonna drop it?
I should have had that conversation with my parents. Unfortunately, the time for that is past. But enough of my tragic backstory. How about you, the one with the red skin?
Oh, you're speaking to me?
Yes.
Yes, my name is Brother Ven. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Brother Ben, are you from a monastery of some kind?
I am a cleric, actually.
Oh.
Yes, I've come from a holy land from the north, near Tribor.
Ah, yes,
Oh.
I've heard of Tribal.
Oh
Wow.
wow, tribal. Wow, tribal.
Mm.
As
Tribor,
for the
yeah.
red skin, I'm sorry I don't have much information for you. It's just who I am, I suppose.
Oh, yes, I meant nothing disparaging. I was just trying to identify you in some way.
Red skin would work then.
Yes.
Yeah, that is impressive.
It's
Well
cool.
done. Well done.
And yeah, and he's very awkward, by the way. And
No.
does anyone know where we can go to worship?
Irony? Maybe we could ask Irony.
And this building, oh, yes?
Brother Ven has a question.
Yes, where can we go to worship our deities? Our deities.
What is your deity?
Where can we worship?
Who is your
Tyr. I am of the main. I am a worshipper, a devout of the maimed god, Tyr.
Here? She looks definitely surprised. She goes, yes, there's chapels dedicated to the good gods, and Tyr's among them.
Yes, I've come here representing the Volum, and we're very excited to be invited, and I am very excited to be part of the class.
Well, okay. Well, welcome then, Brother Ben.
Yes. Well, thank you.
Irony, what brought you to Candlekeep?
Oh, mine is a longer and darker tale. She says, "Shall we?"
I believe that's code for
Smiling.
she doesn't want to tell us.
Smiling with her fangs.
Thank you, Lionel. It
I
is
don't know.
Lionel, right?
Lionel, yes. My name is Lionel. I am here to study nature and the natural world, and I very much like animals. And yes, I have a sketchbook.
Sorry,
Oh, wonderful.
I was
yes.
listening.
It
Sorry.
usually that's usually the reaction that I get. But if any of you would like to see my sketchbook, I've actually
not the sketchbook.
I've actually compiled quite
That's quite nice, actually.
a bestiary of
Sketchbook?
animals that I've been able to come across in the wild, and some of them are
Ooh,
rather
that looks
rather
like an
scary.
owl.
Oh,
It's an
yeah.
owl,
A
yes.
book that has the best air in it.
Oh yes, this is an owl. This is
Oh, it's very
I-
good.
Yes, I live in a rather rural area. And
A hawk! A hawk! Ah, did you see this? Did you see this one?
Oh,
It looks
yes.
exactly like a hawk.
it's
Yes,
very,
I've seen the hawks. I've seen them all. There's a
I
little
guess
trouble
if
drawing
it-
the feet, though.
If you
actually,
turn the page a little to the side, it sort of looks like.
Oh, is this a badger? I've heard of these.
actually,
No, we
yes.
don't need any badgers.
Yeah, actually, that's the nastiest of badgers. He lives down the street.
Amazing.
he
You
d-
are
he-
a very talented artist.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Ven.
Very talented.
I appreciate that. Most people don't.
It's my pleasure to meet you, sir.
It is my pleasure to meet all of you. Actually,
Looks
most
like you
peop-
have a little. You have a very enthusiastic.
I'm
Friend.
very enthusiastic. He's very good at drawing.
Oh, no, thank
Look
you.
at this hawk. It is
Oh,
a
this is lovely.
spitting image of what a hawk looks like.
Yeah. Sure.
It's actually
The feathers are miraculous, young sir.
well,
really.
thank you. Actually, I try to shape them perfectly so that it looks like they do in the wild.
May I have
Yeah,
this?
I think
May
the
I have
hawk
this,
is
sir?
such a beautifully tragic yet beautifully violent creature that
Violent, yes.
it's there's something so natural and
Fierce.
visceral about
Very
all of it.
fierce.
Yes, very
Very
fierce.
fierce.
I've
Yes.
seen
Oh, boy.
hawks. Yes, it's
Fast as well. Fast.
very fast, very
Very fierce.
intelligent for a bird. I've seen many of those.
Lionel, why don't you show him some of the pictures in the back, eh?
Yes.
No.
Pictures. What? I turned.
No,
to-
no,
Why
no.
don't you
I
show
turned to
us?
Radley.
Yeah,
we must,
Pictures in the back. What is this
Oh.
that he speaks of?
we must put these away now.
Do you have
Yeah, that
special
that
pictures,
sounds
gentlemen?
interesting.
Special pictures?
I don't have
This
anything.
is all very exciting.
No, these
No, you don't want to show him a study in servant girls. That's
This-
not going to be
a
shown.
study
I
in
don't
servant
understand.
girls.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to
Hmm.
leave now.
I'm sure he
just
does.
like my brothers.
Want me to put it in back
Hey,
in?
Hmm.
by
With
the
the girls.
way,
I don't
this-
have brothers or
what's
sisters.
what's your name, pretty lady?
Well, I am Opal Light Frost Crane.
I like Frost. I like
Yes.
that.
Thank
That's
you.
Can I call you Life Frost? Can I tell you like?
Absolutely. I love it. I have everyone call me that
Oh man,
if they like to.
I think we're gonna be friends.
I think so too.
Oh, good.
So I'm
I
actually
don't want to get lost
surprised.
in here.
Oh, you won't get lost.
Well, we
No.
might.
If anything, I have 2 older brothers who go here also, so they'll
Probably
help
do.
us.
Really? Are they handsome?
Oh, they're my brothers. They're gross.
Oh, sorry. I'll be the judge of
Ugh.
that.
So, for the record, outside of character for a second, they're all humans, yes?
Yeah, everybody's
Okay.
human with you.
Okay, except me.
Wow.
Great.
That's like never happened in a party before.
I think
Funny.
maybe it's the Hogwarts thing. I don't know.
Zach's
Yeah.
character, when Zach's character plays, he's not quite.
All of a sudden, I'm very self-conscious.
There were
Don't worry.
some other races here though you saw, and even among your group of 20 for sure. You actually see a half elf has taken to hanging out with you guys. Tall, easygoing, very charismatic. His name is Kelvin Thorne. So he's kind of a nice kid. He's kind of gravitated.
Is he another? He's another student along with us.
Yep.
Did I notice who he was assigned to?
He would be assigned to.
I'm sorry. What was the name again?
Kelvin Thorne.
Kelvin.
The bard Yashenti.
Ah, okay.
So unless you have anything else to add, we will actually get you guys settled in the dorm. The dorm itself is, Zach, can you bring up the map again? And zoom in on the, I don't know if you can zoom in. It's like, just do this. I'm sure
Enhance.
all the way on the left, the westernmost point. You see that green roofed tower there?
Yes.
That is your dorm. And at first it seems like this is awesome. But after your first night there with the wind whipping through the cracks in the stone and the wooden shutters, you instantly realize why this place is called the Windward Manse. It's pretty chilly at night. So you get into your first week of classes. It's the academic rigor is something you never really expected, but you start to get into a routine. The challenge drives you guys together and makes you really bond very quickly. I don't know if you've ever been in a particularly tough class, but it makes things makes you guys really bond. And as luck would have it, the 5 of you are in all of your classes together because you are a cohort within
lovely.
the cohort of 20. So within the Wyvern House, you are a cohort, so you have all your classes together. It comes time
Excuse me,
to
Lionel.
Yes, yes.
Would you draw me a picture, perhaps?
I could try. Of what?
I am a worshipper of the maimed god Tyr.
Oh, lovely.
And it would be a absolute honor, sir, if you would bestow upon me one of your great artworks.
Sure. I'm not sure if I could draw Tyr, but I could draw some
And
kind of.
perhaps a symbol of Tyr, a male.
Oh yes. I could try that without a doubt. Sure.
I would very much appreciate it.
Okay.
And if you should need any help with any of your studies, you may call on me, sir.
Absolutely. You know what? Let's. I'm more than happy to do that. I'll start working on it right away. If someone can.
I will be forever in your debt, sir.
No worries there. I'm happy to do it. I shouldn't take too long. Maybe in a few days.
Very well then.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank
No,
you for that.
No, thank you. No.
All right. Well.
No,
No,
thank you.
no,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
So I'm gonna pause the role playing for a second just to say I'm gonna let everybody start with inspiration because so
Ooh.
far that intro role playing was sweet, very fun, very fun. So yeah, so at evening bell one night, you stop by Kelvin's room to pick him up as you usually do. All head down to the mess hall together, and he's not there. There's really no place to go in this tower. What do you do?
I look around, see if there's anything that indicates where he went.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Let's see what it comes at. Nah, I only get a 10.
Okay.
Is there
Even
someone
with your
there?
+5?
Yeah, I only got a 10. I rolled a 5.
See, that's the beauty of stat trackers. I have his
Oh, wow.
skill modifier right here. So if you have a new player, John's an experienced player, but if you have a new player, you can easily help guide them. You also never have to ask for their armor class, their spell DC, etc.
That's
It's all right here. No
I mean,
flipping through books. No
yeah.
flipping through tabs.
My passive intelligence is 20, but my active is +5. So I rolled a 5 and I got a 10.
Okay, well, a 10 is actually exactly what you need anyway, because you see that there is a grimoire, a tome open, kind of hidden. It looks like he hastily threw something over it, some papers, but you see that there's a thick book. And when you move the papers and take a look, you see.
How did you know I would do that? You know I can't resist.
Yeah. I'm not the DM who's going to make you tell me everything. Do you move the top paper?
I do, of course.
Okay,
my name is Grim, which I got the name from Grimoires.
Grimoire, I know.
Grim Grimoire.
So its thick cover are made of ornately tooled leather decorated with gold filigree. Zach, you can show the book now. Of particular interest is the illustration on the cover, a bust of an imposing spellcaster. You can give me a Arcana or history check to know who that is.
I'll roll Arcana.
22 on the
I got a
Arcana.
20. What did I get?
20 to 12.
I got a 20. So I didn't beat Lionel, but I got a 20.
That is Mordecai.
Wow. It's Mordenkainen.
Ooh. Well then.
It's one of the greatest wizards that's known, as far as I've heard.
James, do we know Mordenkainen in the same way that like we the players know Mordenkainen? Is he a famous wizard in this world that we all know?
With those kind of rolls, yes. You would know that he has created many spells and he's a famous wizard.
Well, that's very very intriguing.
Wow. He's like super famous.
Yeah, why would that book be here? Why would his grimoire be here? Can we assume that it's his grimoire?
It looks pretty impressive. I bet it came from the restricted section.
Yes, which means that we must return it at once.
Well,
before someone knows it's missing.
What
We
page was that?
definitely have to return that if it's not supposed to be with us.
But we could take like just a little peek inside, right?
Wait a second, guys. Yeah, exactly, Lady Soraya. Maybe we could just take a little look.
No,
you shouldn't go.
We do not know what knowledge is inside.
Nope.
Okay, guys.
The artwork on the cover is very impressive.
I think it looks a lot like a hawk.
Actually, Hawk. I don't.
I don't agree.
What? Oh, yes. Whatever.
Oh, Lionel,
I am
that
not in
reminds me.
agreement.
I've found this picture of Tia for your research. I overheard Ben asking for a commission. This is for you, in case you want to trace.
Thank you once again, Radley, for encouraging my autistic pursuits.
Naturally, sir.
I appreciate it.
Wait a
dearly.
minute. How come the brother over there gets a painting?
Brother Ven.
Yeah, whatever. We don't get a drawing too?
We get nothing.
Sense of thriving business.
Yes, because like I always wanted. Hold on, Misu, and my cat pops out of like a little bag that I had at my feet.
All right, so the second your
You
cat.
can you draw a picture of Misu?
The second the cat pops out, Lionel's incredibly he's all about this cat. Oh my gosh! Oh, look at him! Oh, he's lovely. Yes, I would absolutely love to draw a picture of You said Misu was his name?
He's Misu, but yes.
Misu? Oh, he's who's a good boy. Yes. Oh, who's a good
Give me
boy?
a nature,
Who's a good boy?
a nature
Me?
check.
Me?
Yeah.
Nature check?
Lionel,
Oh.
Nature or animal handling?
nature.
Oh, wonderful. It's real low. It's a 5.
No, adorable cat. Adorable cat.
Oh, you're such. Oh, what a lovely. Oh, one of the. You know what? I'll make sure to. What kind of treats does he like?
You know, depends on the day. Sometimes it could be like human blood.
Oh,
Sometimes like fishies.
as you say that, human blood, I turn to you and go, wait a second. Is he a vampire?
Oh no, he's a familiar.
We will eventually get to vampires.
Oh, wonderful. So I understand. Oh, he's not. He's okay. Oh well, he's still lovely, and I would draw a picture of him if you'd like. I would.
He's
love
real
do
to
that.
me.
Yeah, well, I understand. Yes, he's real to everyone. I think we can all see this lovely Misu. I believe we could see this lovely cat. It's just that obviously he's a little bit more than just an average cat, is he? Lovely.
Well, yes.
Yes, it's
yes.
a
Thank you.
James, I would like to open the book just to see if it's been marked for the restricted section, so I know to dutifully return it to whence it came.
That's a good question. I do not believe so.
Ah, well, perhaps he took it out lawfully. Hmm.
Oh, maybe he has a library card or something.
You also know that books magically return to their shelves
My God.
if you take them out of the library. That doesn't apply. It's restricted. You can't get them.
This book
Yeah.
did not return to its shelf, so maybe
You're
this
still
book.
within the library.
No, we're in the library.
But
You're
maybe
in the
this.
library. The
Okay.
inner ward is the library.
Oh, okay, I understand. Well, maybe then, maybe we could talk to someone here who might have seen him. If he went in a direction, maybe we could try to follow his lead and see where he might have gone off to. I feel I'm very actually very nervous for Kelvin. It's very early on in our time here, and from what our friend Irony told us, this place you can kind of actually get lost, but like in the forever sense, and that's very very disheartening for our half elf friend here, especially now that he has this really strange looking book.
I see. From what we know of Mordenkainen, fellows and ladies, what would he have been doing
with a 20? Would you get a 23 or something?
Yeah, Lionel got a 23 and I got a 20. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I have merely read the notes that Lionel was taking, but is not Mordenkainen a wizard known for extra-dimensional space?
Oh, I get what you're saying. Maybe he was studying that, so maybe he could.
Yes.
Maybe
Perhaps Kelvin has done.
Is anyone taking a look at the book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who did?
I did.
I was right next to him, and then Radley apparently reached over and just opened it.
Okay, well, you see that the margins are filled with handwritten notes.
You think he's stuck in the Darkhold then?
Something like that, yeah.
Looks like a mature handwriting, more feminine handwriting. You don't think it's his handwriting. Doesn't look it, and even the ink and everything that's written in looks old.
Someone has defaced this book.
That's strange. Maybe
Surely he's fine. It's not a suspension of their license.
Oh, wow.
What did the note say?
Give me a Arcana check.
It's large, so we can look at it at the same time, right? It's a large book.
Yes, with pleasure.
The regular sized book.
15.
20.
23.
23. Okay, so with both of those, you see that it is a third party making notes on a book written by Mordenkainen, and it looks like the main thing you get out of it is a password to a portal, and the password is Scepter.
Okay.
Scepter.
When you say that word, A shimmering portal appears in the middle of the room, and it
I
kind
didn't
of
do it.
manifests into a set of double doors.
I apologize for
Uh,
everything.
I do
What'd
not.
you do?
I
It's like
said
in the book.
I said the
The
word
whole-
scepter.
And the whole time I was thinking, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it.
Ven is gonna walk up to the doors to examine them,
No.
try to get a sense get a sense if they're actually there or not.
They feel solid.
I mean, we're going through these doors,
This is
right?
magnificent.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen anything quite like it.
Kind of want to.
This, I mean,
Oh, but don't you remember the story about the little boy and the door appeared and he went inside and he never came back out because the door ate him? Was that just
Ven
was that
Ven
just
opens
my
the
Daddy-
door.
actually,
Ven
That
pushes
was
the
only
door
your
open.
parents, Radley.
I
That
thought he got
actually-
like a golden goose egg or something.
oh, was that the same story? I don't remember.
I believe that the boy in the story in this instance actually is our friend
Oh,
Kelvin.
Ven, he's going in.
Yeah.
My God,
no,
he's
I'm
going in.
By the
Oh,
time you guys
Ven,
even
oh,
finish this
he's-
conversation,
oh,
I'm through the
the
door.
first of us is gone. Did we have the Deadpool going? Who's just won? Someone's won something.
I believe that we all have to go through now. So everyone,
no.
buckle
What
your
about, what about
belts.
you, Opal? You're the one with the sense of adventure. What are you going to do?
Well, after reading all those books, a portal to portal, let's go on an adventure.
I think it's time for us to enter the portal and hopefully don't get expelled.
I'm sorry.
Well,
careful.
I don't. This is not a good idea. Why is everyone suddenly so gung ho? It could just be certain death on the other side of the door. Did anyone consider this?
Because we're
Well, don't worry, I got it.
I
my
don't know
swordplay,
how much
I'll
I
get them.
really like Kelvin.
wow,
The truth comes out.
wow. I'm terribly
right.
sorry.
Well,
Well,
against
if we
the
don't save him, then
objection-
we lose points from our house.
Is that a thing? Are they doing that?
I don't know. I'm making it up.
Yeah, we
Everyone's like, points. It's points.
Points. I don't know.
For every member of your
Against
house
that
that is,
objection, I suppose you're entering these doors.
well, we got to decide, are we taking the book with us or are we leaving the book here so more people can be trapped with us?
I believe. Well, maybe if we take the book, it'll give us a way of getting back out.
Yeah, I'm taking.
Yes.
We're taking the book.
Or maybe if we take the book, it creates an infinite loop and the portal closes and everyone ends up back home.
Or the world is destroyed.
Fine by me.
No,
I'm
no,
taking.
don't
I'm
destroy the
taking the
world.
book. The book is coming with us.
You mustn't read from the book.
Well, that's too late for that.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. So you enter the portal.
Yes, I'm the last one in because I really don't.
I'll
think
be the
it's a good
first one.
idea.
I'm gung ho about this.
Bradley, remember that time we went hunting in the deepest of the forests?
Yes, I
And,
remember.
we
yes.
were almost mauled by that giant brown bear.
Yes.
But for some reason, at the last moment, one of your snare traps caught him in the throat and took the bear down.
Yes.
Think of it like this bear. This door it's a whole new bear.
This is not like the bear. I've not set any kind of trap. The door is not stupid and. All right, we're going in. Everyone else is going in. Let's go in.
Listen, we're away from our parents for the first time. We're gonna live like rowdy.
Quite. All right, in we go.
Peer pressure.
Okay. So
Don't
you
be-
step through the double doors. When you do, surprisingly, it doesn't feel any different than stepping through any other door. And you enter a hallway. Immediately in front of you is a wide staircase that goes up. To your left and to your right, a long hallway extends. To your right, you see two doors. The first one is slightly ajar. And at the end of that hall, a thick door carved with like a green man face. So like a
Ooh,
natural
Look.
looking thing.
that's
To
me in
your
real
left-
life. Sorry.
Yeah, that's not Opal, that's Laura. To your left, you see there are three doors in this hallway before the hallway ends in a solid wall. You can fire up the mini cam, please, Zach.
Do we want to search this floor first before we go upstairs?
Is there anything in this hallway that is not immediately apparent, but that with a little closer examination you can see?
Oh, look at that.
So these doors, they're all closed?
No, there are one of them to your immediate left is ajar slightly, and the first one to your immediate right is ajar.
Can we hear anything?
That's
Can we
it.
see anything inside?
Can we hear anything?
Okay, give me a perception check.
Oh, perception. That's good.
Both of us?
Yes, both of you.
Just the two of them or everyone?
15.
Damn. 6.
6. Okay. And let's see, your passive perception is only 12. And
Changing.
Lionel, you have a passive perception of 15.
I can roll if you'd like.
15 for Radley. 15 for
Yeah.
Ven. 16 for Grim. So Grim, Ven.
My passive perception is 21.
Oh yeah, how's that?
It's from the feat that I took.
Oh, you took a feat? Okay.
Yes, sir. My passive perception is 21. My passive wisdom insight is 14, and my passive intelligence investigation is 20.
Got all that. Okay.
I took observer, I think is the name of the feat.
Wow, nice. Okay. So you hear this like
That's a good-
talking going on in the door to your immediate right.
Oh.
And it's like this really high-pitched voice, like, and then this low-pitched voice.
Oh, I believe.
Can't make out what they're saying because the door is mostly closed. It's only open a crack, and it is a thick wooden door, ironbound.
So judging from the voices, we can't tell exactly like what they might be, right?
No.
Right.
So
Well, we haven't exactly entered in a stealthy fashion. I think might as well try to talk to whoever this is.
I
Well,
would think I could send in Misu to check it out.
Hey, everyone loves a cat, right?
Those 2 hit points gonna go quick.
sometimes broiled.
Okay. Are you going to send your sight through Miso, or are you just gonna?
Yeah, I just wanted him to take a peek.
Okay, but you can, as an action, you can put your sight into your familiar, so you're actually seeing through its eyes.
Yes, to see through his eyes.
Okay,
Exactly.
you are blind and deaf when that happens, so you might want
Okay.
to warn people you're doing this.
Guys, just so you know, now's not a good time to be flirting with me. 'Cause I won't be able to see it. So I'm gonna send the Misu, and the Misu's gonna see and hear for me, okay? But it's okay because everybody likes a kitty cat. Okay.
Yes.
Unless there's a
yes.
couple of dog humans in there.
Do you think there's a
oh.
dog in there?
Might be some werewolves.
We have
It's
no
okay.
reason to believe that there are werewolves on the other side of that door.
No,
Misu's very
we don't.
fast. He's very fast.
Well, if they're over there, they're wolves.
Oh.
Oh,
Grim, go back to the library.
that's it. I've taken back my inspiration.
Oh, wow.
I walk up to Lady Soraya and say,
By the vestiges of all humanity, I hail to Tyr, god of justice, and put faith in your Misu.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you.
He's very
Thank you.
intense.
Wow. Yeah. You have to say
Yes,
that so
yes,
close to my
intense,
face, though. Just back up
intense.
just like a little bit.
That's a
Just back
good
up little
word. I like that
Okay.
word, intense.
Okay. Oh, you speak on me just a little bit. Okay. Just be careful.
Yes,
Okay.
Sven is a close talker, we call him there.
I see that. That's nice. Okay. Let's send the Misu. Okay. Misu.
So Misu goes trotting in. When Misu enters the room, you see that it is a kitchen. Aromas, you can also get we'll do all the sensory, all the aromas of cooking permeate the kitchen. Large hearth/stove is on the back wall. The rest of the room is filled with racks lined with hanging pots, pans, cooking utensils. Everything is sparkling clean. And the place is being run by 2 small forms with flapping wings that kind of look like sort of reptilian, sort of like they would just be like, maybe they were just kind of like malformed or made out of clay or something and then given life. Like they look like a child's attempt at Play-Doh. Maybe a little better than that, but not much. And they are talking to each other. And one is just like, have you finished the bread yet? And the other one is like, yeah, I'm working on it. And you notice that you're not the only cat in the room. There's actually 2 more cats walking around on the counter. And these little flying things, one of them glances down at you. Does a double take. And is like, hey, is that one new over there? And the other one's like, yeah, I don't think I've seen that one before. Here, kitty, kitty. And he starts flying towards towards your cat. What's the name of the cat? I'm sorry.
Misu.
Misu. So it's flying toward Misu.
Misu's a little like, okay, what's going on?
Okay, so this thing lands right in front of you, like right in front of your nose. And you see it like reaches this clawed hand forward and rears its hand back and it just starts petting you. Using its nails to just like clean your fur. I don't know where this one came from, but this is a friendly one. And the other one's
I
like,
get to act as Misu.
so he flies back and he just keeps working. And you see that they seem to be making the meal for the cats. Because as they're cooking it, they're putting it down on the ground and more cats. You guys see cats come running from the study to your left. The door opens up and you see it's a little study, that door that was ajar. And a cat comes running out of there. Another one comes running from downstairs, apparently smelling the food.
My
And they go
God,
right past your legs and into the kitchen. They don't seem to pay you much mind.
Misu has multiplied.
Oh, it's quite a few cats here. Is there is this like some sort of cat heaven?
Are they all familiars and is the wizard attached to each one?
Quite possibly. Maybe we could start yes.
You don't know what, are you leaving the kitchen with Misu?
Yeah. So, well, I have to wait for him to get back before I can say anything, right?
Well, you can talk, but you just have no idea like who's listening or if they respond, you wouldn't know. So you are blind and deaf, but you can still talk. Like you can narrate what you see when the computer is doing its thing.
Oh, I see. Okay. So guys, there's a whole lot of cats. It's really weird. And like these people are making them food.
Do they seem hostile?
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think she can't hear you.
Oh, I
Mhm.
thought she came back.
Oh, that's right. I can't hear or see, right?
Let me know when the cat is back so we can talk to you.
I think you're moving your lips. Hold on. Can I like call Misu back?
Well, you can take your vision back at any time.
Oh, okay.
Maybe like you could tell the cat to come back and you can instantly be back.
Okay,
In your,
I'll do a little Misu. When I get my vision back.
Soraya, your narration was excellent. Do these people you see seem hostile?
I don't think so.
Well, then we should go into the kitchen and let them know we are here. We've been quite rude thus far.
Are they people?
People?
What were they people?
No, they were little flying creatures.
They were
little
like
flying, like little
creatures.
Yeah.
They're not people. They're like
winged.
these little things with wings.
Are they mechanical?
I don't think so.
Things with wings, huh?
James,
Yes.
do we, as students, do we know what a homunculus is?
Give me a. I mean,
'Cause
it should-
that is what they
should be
sound
once you
like.
See it, but based on the description, give me a history check.
My history roll is a 19. 14 plus 5.
19. Okay. Yes, you know that they are homunculi.
Ah,
And, you also know that a wizard can only ever have one homunculi.
well,
with an
from
N.
Lady Soraya's description, it sounds like we are dealing with homunculi. And if there are two, that must mean that there are two magical forces within this house.
Or
So does that
Let
mean-
us tread carefully into the kitchen.
unless
Does that mean there's two homunculuses?
yes.
There are two, yes.
Which also might mean that there might even be more wizards in this tower, or well, wherever we are.
Well, we shall find out. We have come as uninvited guests and looking for our friend.
So what could go wrong?
Right, on we go.
Something between nothing and everything, probably.
I walk into the kitchen.
Welcome to the kitchen.
Yes.
So one of the things like, "Ah!"
Oh, no. Don't be afraid. Hello. Hi.
Flies up and temporarily brandishes a knife and then sees you guys and kind
No.
Drunk,
Unarmed friends. I am Radley Daspinar, and these are my schoolmates from Candlekeep Academy. Believe it or not, your whole world exists inside of a book in our library. It's very strange. Anyway, we're looking for our friend Kelvin Thorne. Perhaps you know him. Very charismatic, tall half-elf might have come through here.
We haven't seen anyone in ages. I'm Cumin. This is Coriander.
Oh,
Your
Lovely.
names are adorable.
I-
They like spicy.
We didn't pick them.
Spicy.
well, kudos to the one who did.
Yeah, well,
Speaking of that, so you have not seen our friend, and that is fine. And I'm sorry that we've intruded. Is there perhaps a master of the house?
that would be Festandia, but she hasn't been around for a long time.
What is a long time?
Time is funny in here, but
My God, we're going to die here. Someone else take over. I'm having a panic attack.
here,
Actually, we're
Are you
probably
okay, sir?
I'm just going to sit for a moment.
one thing I forgot to mention is when you guys were in the hallway after you entered the double doors, when you turned around and looked, the room was no longer there. It was kind of like a swirling blue.
Oh,
meat
trapped.
environment.
trapped beyond the realm of time and space. Trapped.
Oh, that's lovely. That means we'll be able to get back real easy. So, Coriander and Cumin, right? Is that what you said your names are?
Yeah.
You said the master of this place.
Like the spices.
Yes, quite.
Like the spices. Now I get it.
Yeah,
That's what I
that's-
said.
It's very funny.
Going to die here.
It's actually quite lovely.
Very
You're-
funny.
you're,
I've never
um,
had coriander.
Oh, it's a lovely spice. It's
I-
it's-
Guys, can we
have
stay
heard of
focused
it.
here? Can we stay
I have
focused?
heard of it. Cumin is quite good, though.
They're never
Okay.
going to find us, and I brought the book with us. Why did I do that?
This
sometimes-
guy's gonna
Well,
have a
look through
panic
the book
attack.
and see if we can get out that way.
A
All right,
panic attack.
Radley, just breathe in,
I
breathe
think
in,
several of us have AD&D.
breathe in, and breathe out. Remember, the good air comes in, the good air go. Just keep breathing.
Van is doing it too.
Right.
Very,
Yeah,
very
if you-
effective.
If you
breathing.
need to, close your eyes, you could go to
Yes.
your
You're right.
happy
No,
place.
no, no
apologize.
closing eyes. Let him read.
I had a moment. I'm sorry. Coriander, Cumin. Yes, you said the master of the house is Festandia.
It's
She
very
has
funny.
not
It's
been
very
around
funny.
for some time, but there are two of you. Two homunculi means there are two mages. Who else is here?
Freyo.
Freyu?
Freyo.
Freyout. And is he here?
No.
My God.
have a Festandia.
Does anyone actually live in this house, or you just cook for the cats?
Just cooked the cats for a long time.
Do you
there's
mind
no-
if we have a look around the house?
Well, only if you'll eat with us.
And what is for
Can we
dinner?
Was
cook
that-
you? Can we cook you some food?
It was
Sure.
mealtime when we found Kelvin missing. by the
So
way.
what is for
We'll
for
cook.
dinner?
You
If
guys look around. Go ahead. Go look around all you want. We'll cook. We'll cook. And they're very excited.
and what is for dinner, if you don't mind me asking?
What do you
My
want?
God. Don't say it's human. Please. You're not
Humans.
cooking people, are you? Are you cooking people here in this house?
It's a cookbook.
Actually,
To serve man.
I actually I
We just
tried
watched
to.
that like a couple weeks ago.
I love that episode.
The Twilight Zone for those of you out there. who have
Yes,
not
yes.
talked about it. It is an episode of the Twilight Zone called "To Serve Man."
To serve man.
The book,
Spoilers.
supposedly benevolent.
Yeah. Spoilers.
Yeah.
You've only had 7
Spoiled
years to
something
watch it.
that was the 19. I think
Can't believe I'm getting.
the ending's out there.
Can't believe we're
The
giving
Third
out.
Man was a cookbook. Spoiler alert.
Can't believe we're giving out spoilers to the Twilight Zone on a
Anyway,
live
back
show.
with, back with
You're right.
Coriander and
You
Cumin.
haven't seen it. You're kind of your fault.
You've had the opportunity. So, yeah, have a look around. We'll cook you whatever you want. You know, the food's magical, so you can have whatever you want. Pancakes,
Really?
Pancakes.
Oh,
That sounds delicious.
lamb.
Oh, I like lamb. I like lamb. Lamb is good.
I actually try to eat mostly vegetables.
I
What?
Um,
Vegetables are a bit boring, but
The higher
is-
voiced homunculi sounded slightly more intelligent. I just want to focus on him for a second. And I just want to say to him, hello, yes. How do we leave? Can we just go out? Can we just walk out?
You see, he flies out into the hallway. He goes, no, door closed. Flies back in.
No, wait.
Too late.
Well,
I
is
mean,
there another way out?
how do we
Wait,
leave this house?
Yeah,
Wait.
You
It's a
just
good
got to know the
question.
password.
Here's a good question. Cumin.
Did you say password?
Yeah, the password.
Ah,
That's it.
scepter.
No, not that one. That's in. I was
No, it's probably like culantro or oregano. Or
Scepter.
something.
Is it ret Retpex? I'm saying scepter backwards.
I wouldn't be allowed to tell you anyway. It's programmed in that I can't tell you.
Oh,
Maybe it's in the book.
Yeah, look
Bradley,
through the book.
Bradley, could you check the book?
I'm going to investigate the book for maybe the margins. There is a password, maybe.
Give me an investigation check.
I rolled a 1. I'm too panicked. I hand off the book to someone more reasonable.
I'll take the book.
You're sweating in the book and actually smearing.
No,
some-
no, get it away, get it away. Oh, someone, please.
I'm
Which
a
of
little bit
the-
more
which of
calm.
the
I'll take
two-
the book and read through it.
Okay.
Which of the
Give me an Arcana or-
homunculi
Down.
is
that?
like not as intense?
shit. Oh, no.
The guy with the high pitched voice.
Neither seems intense. They just don't seem very with it.
So I'm gonna I
They're
want to
not intelligent creatures though. They were intelligent.
I'm gonna
Well, I
cast
have to say he
friend.
smudged it too much. Can't read it.
Great.
I mean, I can take a try. I'm pretty good with the Arcana stuff.
Right, chance.
I want to cast friends on the high pitched voice homunculi.
As friends.
Yes.
My Arcana roll is 22. Yes, 22.
All right, so this is what
22.
on.
I rolled a
Grim-
17 plus 5.
Grim becomes Mordenkainen. It was I all along. Welcome to my house.
Guys, you cannot ruin the campaign on the first day.
You look through. You don't think his smudged areas really affected it, but you don't see anything about a way out.
Okay.
Well, I guess we'll have to search this place.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
Cute.
I rolled a 22. 22.
You do find a passage in the back of the book that is scribbled in that says the answer to the way out I have hidden within to make sure anyone with any brains will not die in there.
Oh, brother.
So, we can assume that this cumin, if you don't mind me asking, where are we?
Well, you're in Fistandia's mansion.
Oh,
Of course. Why we should have known.
yes, yes, of course.
Yeah, Mistra granted her this space. It's permanent, not like the ones that go away, but it's right here in this room only.
Oh, that's funny. So it's Mordenkainen's mansion, the spell, but it's permanent.
Yeah.
That's cool. That wasn't in character. That's just me commenting.
Mhm.
That's fun.
All right. Well, I did find a passage in the book that says the answer is hidden within. It basically says so that anybody with a brain doesn't have to die in here.
Within the house or within the book?
It just says within.
Wonderful.
Maybe it's like within us. It's like a
I was
riddle.
thinking the same
Oh,
thing.
yes, maybe it's a look inward onto yourself.
Yeah. I
Perhaps
don't,
Sure.
I
the
don't
fifth
think-
element really is love all along.
Yes.
I don't think that's it. I think there's going to be a clue.
I don't understand that reference.
You know, it was a really good play. I saw it up in Baldur's Gate. It was called The Fifth Element. It was the end was that it was love. Love is what saved the universe. Never mind. It was-
I'm from Tribor.
all right,
Tribor.
I understand. Well,
Small
perhaps
town.
that troop would probably have made it to Tribor eventually, as I assume.
So now, Cumin, I know that
I have not seen it.
you can't tell us what the password is, but
No.
we have reason to believe that we could possibly find the password in this house. Can you give us any sort of lead on where we might be able to look?
It's probably written on a small
Yeah.
piece of paper right by Fistandia's crystal ball, like on her desk, like
Oh,
right
that
there.
makes sense. Like a little pink piece of paper that has
Right.
some
A
magic based
sticky piece of paper.
ad-
Something that
adhesive.
you post onto something.
Yeah, you
Yes.
would post it.
I think
Yeah.
you're
Onto
onto something
something.
there. I think there's something to be had there.
Why don't we take some tree sap and we could put it on the back of one of these sticky pieces
That's
of
a
paper?
great idea.
That's
My God.
great. And we could sell them in packs.
That's it. Let's all quit the academy. I think we've
And
found
we
our
could
fortune.
leave.
How about we call our company the Three Mages?
Nice.
3M,
Yeah,
yeah.
yes.
yeah.
Because Lady Soraya cast friends on the homunculus.
Yes.
Roll persuasion,
Oh,
Lady Soraya, with advantage.
with advantage. All right. So this isn't
Uh,
persuasion.
You
Isn't
ha-
my
you has
best.
to do it.
19 plus
Oh.
6. So 25.
Oh, who has to do it?
Thrive.
So she's
Yes.
softened them
sorry.
up for you, so now you can roll since you asked the question, Mike, with advantage as well.
Persuasion.
Yes, because
I did-
she made friends with it, and now it's in a good mood.
I rolled the natch 20.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
So
a
I
trouble.
lean over.
Ooh, need like a sign or something like something.
I
to
lean
roll.
over and whisper
Honor.
in Lionel's ear, and I'm like, Okay. He's ready. Just play it smooth. Be nice.
So,
Lay it on real thick, okay?
So, human, your cooking
Very
smells
cool.
terrific. My question for you, as a wonderful homunculi, is
Fabulous. Wonderful.
what where might be able to be find this way out of the mansion? If you know what I
You
mean.
know, like the opposite of in.
Yeah, like maybe we could find the password somewhere around here.
Maybe there's a password
I don't know
hint.
the password,
Yeah,
but,
so like a hint maybe for it.
give me a
Just a little
persuasion
bit.
roll. You rolled a 20 what?
I rolled a
20
natural 20 with 2,
Oh,
so that's a
sorry.
20,
Which is?
22 total.
22 total. Okay. He says, "Well, I really don't know. Otherwise, I would tell you. But
A hint maybe?
Just a little bit.
You don't have to
I'm gonna
tell us
have
what
to
it
be intelligent.
is.
I'm gonna have to give him an intelligence check to see if he puts 2 and 2 together to see that this might have something to do, like the thing that he's been told not to touch might have something to do with.
Right.
Wow. The master said not to touch the books with the gold letters.
Books with the gold letters.
Ah,
Oh.
all right.
Oh.
Well, that's right. Now we've got something. We've got something. Ah.
Now, where might we be able to find those books with the gold? We promise not to touch them. We want to try to find them to know what we shouldn't touch.
Just to know from
Yeah.
far away.
We don't
Not
want
sure
to
about
accidentally
Books,
touch
so,
the
you
wrong
can move them
books.
around. They're usually all over the place. I've seen one here and there. Definitely
Uh.
1 or 2 in the library.
I think they're telling us we must explore the house.
Does the grimoire that we found have gold letters on it?
If I know Fistandia, she's not going to make it easy for the person. They got to be smart, or they could just rot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
that's very funny.
Yeah,
That's not.
I'm actually very excited for this
Maybe
rotting.
these guys are a little dark.
Does the grimoire we found in Kelvin's room have gold lettering on it?
It does not.
I forgot to ask, do we have our weapons and stuff with us, or we don't?
You do not.
We have
do
our
not.
weapons that we were bringing to dinner.
We do not.
Yeah.
I
You
got
gotta
my
find a way
finger
to do that.
pistols.
No armor, no weapons.
All right. All right. I will exit the kitchen.
If you all don't mind, I'm going to if you don't mind, I'm going to use the restroom very quickly.
See if there's a book
Yeah.
in there with a gold
This
letter on it.
actually is a perfect place for a break then.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
excellent.
lovely.
So
Great.
as you exit the kitchen, you have this quiet manse before you. You can see down at the end of the hall, there is a window, like more of a arrow slit. And you can see that swirling, uneasy, unsettling blue swirling miasma out the window that's kind of shedding this blue light down the hallway. And that is where we will take ourselves like let's do a 10-minute break, or let's make it 13 minutes. So we'll be back 35.
Okay.
Thank you, 13.
Cool.
Thank you.
35.
All right, we are back. Okay, so the party finds themselves in a magical, mystical mansion belonging to some mage named Fistandia. They are looking for their friend, however, Kelvin, who probably went in here.
Probably
They
looking for the
spoke with a
password
couple of-
also.
What's that?
He's probably looking for the password also.
Yeah, maybe.
Or he laid a trap for us.
Or he's the meal. No, the homunculi are cooking you a meal, speaking of the meal, and said, feel free to explore the mansion. They gave you a clue about some books with gold letters on the spines.
Mhm.
Maybe that has something to do with the password to get out of here. So you're going to start poking around the mansion.
Yes.
All right. So which way would you like to go? There was that one door that was ajar on the other side of the stairs.
Should go that way.
Yeah, let's go there first.
Okay. So you head down there. Let's see, we got the mini cam. Yeah. This is the problem about being a one-man show. Talk amongst yourself.
Talk amongst yourself.
That often,
Oh, that
that often goes
Kelvin.
far.
What a trickster he is, that Kelvin. Always
That is-
playing
So
amusing pranks.
Lionel, did you go do the pee-pee?
Yes, it was quite a relief actually. It had
Did you
been-
see any clues when you went to go do the beat?
I don't believe so. I was kind of blinded by discomfort, so made
Oh,
sure to you know now I'll try to see if there are any clues.
okay.
All right, so you see a small study. Oh, let me read it to you. That'd be nice. I am using a module after all. I don't have to wing it. I wing it all the time. Okay, so this room contains a battered wooden. Oh, wrong room.
Whoops.
See,
We know
Dragon
things.
rears back.
We know extra things.
the entire far wall of this room is a floor-to-ceiling bookshelf. Even more books are resting on several large scarlet armchairs, small wooden table, and there are several paintings. A fluffy black cat is curled up on one of the chairs.
So Ven just immediately gravitates towards the paintings.
Okay.
He's just checking them out and looking at them and kind of,
Okay, guys, while he does that, Opal
Yes.
makes a good point because didn't you tell me that you thought maybe the other cats could be familiars too?
I do think it could be.
So what do we do about these?
Magic's
Try
not
to
my thing, so I'm not sure.
talk to the cat.
Maybe the cat.
Maybe the
will have
cats know
answers.
something.
Maybe you could talk to them cat to cat.
I suppose so. We could do like a little
Cats do not have language, so no, the cats.
a little crrr, a little a little but
The
maybe
brush-
they'll take us in that direction of the clues. Okay,
Well, you
I
try to
see I'm
look-
alone
talk
with
to
this.
cats. I'll look around, see if I can find some books.
Okay.
Well,
Gold.
there's a ton of
There are
books here,
tons of
right?
books.
Let's look for the books with the golden lettering.
Yes.
Brother Ven was looking at the paintings first. So there are three paintings on the walls. A landscape scene with a large green dragon emerging from a grove of pines.
Mhm.
A
Oh,
study
the
of
brushwork is
light.
simply breathtaking. Lionel,
Yes,
Lionel, come.
it's actually
Look
quite.
look
it's,
at the brushwork here.
yeah, it's actually
You were
quite
busy
impressive.
looking at the Pegasus and the unicorn paintings.
It's actually
Pegasus
quite.
in flight and a unicorn in a wooded glade. Let's see the quality. Hold on. 19. Excellent quality.
Wow, these are actually quite wonderful. Is there something that maybe I could use to see if there's something similar about all these paintings?
You believe it's the same artist, looks like the same signature, same style.
Okay.
Give me an investigation check to see.
I will give
beyond
you
that.
an investigation check. I'm not great at it, but I'm okay.
what I'm like hanging over his shoulder.
What are you looking at?
Looking to see if there's anything similar among all these paintings to see if
What-
maybe they
oh.
give us some sort of hint about what this password is.
Similarities. Similar. They all have the color green.
Oh, that is true. Yes, I rolled an 11, so probably not great.
No.
I'm gonna roll 2 just because I'm over his shoulder, kind of just looking, seeing if I see anything. I rolled a 24.
Oh wow.
The only thing they have in common is the same hand, and it looks like the signature says Festandia. So
Oh,
looks like
That's the signature says Festandia.
well, I didn't realize that she was such a
She's accomplished. She's
yeah,
accomplished.
she's such a
Yes.
lovely artist. Can we search this room to see if we find any books with gold letters?
Well, I believe Opal was already doing that.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So was Grim. So you guys start looking around. Give me a investigation check. Anybody who's looking around. Or actually, just give me perception or investigation,
perception?
whichever is higher.
I got a 16 on the
I
investigation.
rolled a net 1.
I
Also
rolled a
16.
10.
I've tied
I'm
Lionel.
distracted.
I got a 20 on the perception.
You
I only
do
got a 12 on the perception,
12 perception.
so I haven't found anything yet.
So who rolls
Yeah, I
high?
only got a 7 on perception.
Lionel and I are
Five.
16s
16.
on the first roll you asked for. Yeah.
I got a perception. I got
Okay.
a 20. I got a 16 on investigation.
Oh, do I roll again for investigation?
No,
how
it's
that works?
whichever is higher, not twice.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Okay.
they both suck.
You can
Well,
use whichever score is higher.
All right. So
What
yeah,
was your score, Mike?
my higher score was the perception with a 20.
20. Okay, so you spot it first. You see, oh no, but you're looking at the paintings. So it would be Radley. You see a book that has a single gold letter on the spine, and that's it. And it's the letter T.
T, and it's in the bookshelf.
Yeah, it's just in the bookshelf with the other books.
All right, everyone on your guard. I'm going to pull the first book and hope that there's not like a, these mansions and these weird, rich weirdo types and what they like to do with their books and things. I pull
No.
out the book with the T on it.
Yeah.
I'm actually not quite
Okay.
sure what you're
Well, if it
talking
says hurricane, don't open it.
So you pull.
Well done.
You pull the book out with the letter T, and you notice that the carpet that everybody is standing on is threadbare, and you have a book with the letter T in your hand. Oh, you thought I was going to smother you with a rug, didn't you?
I did. I thought that.
You did, didn't you?
No, don't do
This time.
All right, I'm gonna
This
look
time
in.
it comes out in your hands. No issues.
I'm gonna look through the book, see if there's any like notes in the margins or anything about the book that is remarkable.
No, it actually seems to be a cookbook.
Is there
Oh.
like a
Let's see.
quill and paper around? Or pencil?
Yes, there's a quill and paper around. There's
I'm
the
gonna
rest of
grab
the
that
book-
and write down T.
Okay. And how long are you going to search the books and in general as a group?
I feel like I should give
Uh,
another look.
Do we think that she had more than one thing in this room?
You have no idea.
Well,
I'm asking the party, James.
I think that there may be a possibility that each book has one letter.
Yeah, probably, and we could
Right.
spell out something.
Spell a word, yeah.
We might
Yeah.
have to piece it together as a puzzle or as a code.
Well, we have a T,
Took a
so
thought.
I guess I'll try to continue to
Well, you
look.
can see it, but there's my T.
Oh, wonderful.
T.
If we're going to continue to look, I can roll another investigation.
Well, have we looked at every book in this room?
And how long are you going to spend? I mean, you're actually like looking through the books at first glance within about 10 minutes or so of investigating the books, because there's hundreds of books in here.
Okay.
Right.
It looks like most of them are memoirs from the mage named Fistandia.
Oh.
That's a lot of memoirs.
Looks like well, no, then they're not all, but most of them are actually, it says most of them. So yeah, most of them are her work.
She must be quite long-lived.
Yes.
So
Or perhaps this mansion exists beyond time or something.
Maybe.
All right. Yeah. James, I guess your question is how long do we want to spend in this room specifically beyond like what 10 minutes that we've been in here?
right.
I mean, we're not in a rush, right? I'd be willing to give it a half an hour, right?
Yeah, why not?
All right, so in a half an hour, you also learn a little bit about Fistandia. She, as well as being a powerful mage, she was also a priestess of Mistra. She frequented Candlekeep to do her studies and was granted this permanent mansion. And you're right, it does mess with time in some way.
Okay.
In exchange for Fistandia's pious service, and she makes mention of the code hidden within the walls of the mansion in the form of books, but no
Alright.
additional information about that. So you get all those confirmations, not a lot of new information, but you feel pretty confident that you got the gist of.
All right, so we have to search the whole place for more books with more letters.
Yes, let's move out. Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next room.
Yes, let's go room by room.
Wait.
And we will find every single book. Hopefully, we can spell out a word that we know.
Or should we split up and search the rooms faster?
I don't want to die.
I don't know, guys. It doesn't sound appealing to me.
Yeah,
No.
splitting up always seems like an issue.
I like teamwork and a team building event.
All right, fair enough. So which way? Continue down the hall?
Yeah.
All right, continue down the hall. The next door is closed.
Does it have a knob?
It has like a pull ring.
Oh,
Can we pull it?
I'll try to pull it.
Okay, the door opens easily. You
I
see-
solved your door puzzle.
You did. Wow. Kudos. my friend.
Single-handedly, no doubt.
Yeah. Yes. You see
He's moving stuff. It's like a dragon in this room.
just don't tell everybody my secrets.
Only one?
All right, you just see a room that contains a battered wooden mannequin and a weapon rack holding all manner of weapons.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ven
It's
is
all
very
lit by
interested.
an indigo tinted light streaming through the window. The floor is stained and scorched as if, in addition to melee practice, wizard practice happens in here. At the far end of the room, a broom hovers in the air, sweeping the floor by itself.
Oh, lovely.
Ven will walk over to the weapon rack. Is there a studded club or a mace or a
I'm
warhammer?
following him.
There's
I'm
an
looking for a
elegant
rapier.
mace that's maybe like elven in make or something, but it's a mace.
Okay, I'll pick it up and test it. Feel it.
Yeah, it works.
Can I tell how what quality it is?
It is high quality. It's a high
Yes.
quality mace.
This is a spectacular weapon. Yes, very nice.
I like slap it on my head. I'm like mesmerized by the weapon.
Are there a large variety of weapons?
Yeah, quite a few.
All right,
Is
well,
there a rapier?
There are 2 rapiers.
I'm gonna take one and I'm gonna start doing my thing.
Okay.
Ooh,
Is
this
there a-
nice.
Is there like a staff or a quarter staff or anything like
Yeah,
that?
there are tons of staves. I mean, there's mostly mages in here, so
I grab a quarter
there's
staff.
a chart on the wall even that has sparring katas with staff.
Well, thank you for Standia.
Actually, I'll
So
take a
right.
staff as well.
There's also a bandolier of darts.
cool.
So you guys just start rating the weapons. Yes. So what
just
did you
playing
do
with
for?
it.
I'll tell you if you find it.
I mean, I'll give it back if Standia shows up and is just like, leave my staff alone.
Well, I mean, I'll definitely take the weapons that I normally use if they're there,
Which is
short swords, daggers.
He's like stuffing his jacket.
Yeah, short swords, daggers. I mean, I usually also do a crossbow, but I doubt that's there. So,
no short sword, plenty of daggers. There's actually a bandolier of daggers.
all right. So, bandolier of daggers.
Or you take one of the rapiers.
I can use a rapier, so I'll take that if nobody else needs it.
No, I just wanted the quarter staff.
Yeah, me too. Is there another one?
I'll take a quarter staff as well.
And
Yeah,
is there
Another
any-
quarter staff?
Yeah, plain wooden staffs, but they're serviceable.
are there
Guys,
any,
I think we're just borrowing these, right? Just for now.
Yeah,
I'll take it for
probably.
now. I
Just
don't
for
have anything
now.
else.
any
Okay.
crossbows or hand crossbows or anything like that?
No.
Short bows? Nothing?
Look,
I move over to Soraya.
look at the filigree here. That is spectacular artwork, really. A magnificent craftsman crafted this.
Are they all really well made? Like even the daggers?
Yep.
Wow.
Everything. in-
Yeah, cool. That's cool.
Anything else of interest in here besides weapons?
Yeah,
Or
we
is
gotta
it all-
search it.
Give me an investigation check. Yeah. Whoever wants to search it.
I'm gonna search.
So the thing is this, so that you're all not doing investigation checks. The way we're going to work it is going to do one investigation check. If someone wants to help, you can add your modifier to the roll as well as the person's modifier.
I'd like to help,
Yeah, that's better.
so I will add mine, which is a 4.
Okay. Who wants to do the
Yes.
roll?
I don't care. That's up to.
Oh, John, I thought you were doing it.
Okay.
Oh, who was rolling? Oh, okay.
So what do I get? I didn't do very well. So I got 7, 12. I got 12 plus what's your modifier?
4, so 16.
So 16.
Okay. A 16 is enough to find in one corner of the room, you see that there is a loose floorboard. And when you
Ooh.
lift up the floorboard, there is a single book in there that has the gold letter
We
B.
found another book.
The gold letter what?
B as in boy.
TB. We're all going to get tuberculosis.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh no.
Oh, I didn't show you the extra
Guys,
stuff.
guys, we got part of the password. It's the book.
Yeah, it's
Tib.
Tib.
I keep saying tub, but nothing's opening.
I wonder if it has something related to Scepter, being that that was the password getting in here.
Bepter.
Maybe
We gotta keep looking.
maybe it's similar.
Okay.
Maybe we should
right.
move on to another
you-
room then.
To the last door on the hall, on the end of the hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Again, walk down the hall. It's amazingly quiet. You see the blue swirling light lighting up the hallway from the end of the hall. This door is closed. It is a heavy wooden door, but like the other, it is not locked. You push it open and you reveal a large library. Tall shelves filled with books are lined up down the middle with a 10-foot wide aisle between them. Several stacks of books are piled high, kind of way down at the end of the room. And you see that there is like a small desk, work desk. So this is the central library of this place.
Yay.
Well, this is going to take a while,
Yeah.
but we can do it.
Joe.
Nice.
Nice.
we
Fun.
need to,
That's gonna be late.
all right, everyone, let's start, I guess, looking.
I'd like to look at the desk area first and see if anything was left that they were working on or something like that. I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Well, the spice-based homunculi, you said that no one has been here for quite some time, so I imagine this was left. It's been left for a while.
Well, I'm also interested in, the owner of this mansion might have left in a hurry too,
Yes, quite. That's actually
which would be, interesting to know and could be useful to know.
yes.
So if anybody wants to be in a particular location, let me know. Otherwise, I just placed miniatures to save time.
Well, I just wanted to check the desk.
Yeah, I put you way out ahead.
Okay.
Radley is just going to be scanning bookshelves, like not even. I don't think he's even like Radley is impressed, but like he's also panicked. So he's just searching for like, where's the letter? Give me the letter. Letter. So he's just like scanning the book spines.
Impressively panicked.
Yes.
Grim, you enter the library. You see that it definitely has not been used in a while. There's a fine layer of dust on everything, some cobwebs here and there. As you cross the room, your feet echo. There are these two glowing greenish orbs of magical light at the far end that illuminate the entire library in a weird, eerie witch fire. And you approach this small black wooden desk, and you see there's a big untidy pile of books that are at the end of the aisle, kind of to the left of the desk.
Okay. I'll investigate that and take a look and
Do
see.
an investigation check on the desk, because there are some books and such on the desk.
Yeah, I'm not doing well. I just rolled a 12.
All right.
My passive investigation is better than my rolls. So
This is certainly not as focused. This happens to be the stuff on the desk happens to be stuff about herbalism. So you start looking through, and then the next book you look at has to do with astronomy. So there doesn't seem to be a pattern at the moment. And you're just,
any of them have gold on their binders, on their any have gold on their spines?
none of these that you saw. No.
And the desk has drawers and anything like that?
Yeah, has drawers. So you start searching through the drawers. Nothing of interest at the moment. So
Okay.
who's next?
I'm just running up and down the shelves looking for like the letter specifically. So I don't know if you want like a investigation with like disadvantage or something.
Give me a perception. And,
Okay.
Are you really that panicked?
I think Radley's an anxious guy. Yeah, I think the panic is rising the longer we're here.
Then roll with disadvantage.
All right, perception disadvantage.
Sure.
All right. So 19, and then the worst roll is going to be not that bad. So 14.
Okay. All right. So you're going up and down each shelf. There are a lot of books to look through. So far, no. It's going to take a couple of rounds of skill checks.
All right, you just hear Radley being like, I don't think there's anything here. I think we should move on.
No, Radley, don't worry. We'll find it. I'm going to roll an investigation on the bookshelves as well.
Okay.
And I will help you.
Please.
What are we looking for?
We're looking for books with gold letters on them.
Ah, yes, like
And what
T
are you
and B.
doing, Lady Soraya?
I'm gonna go to whichever bookshelf is not being investigated, and I'm gonna go with Misu, and he's gonna be sniffing, and I'm gonna be like, I want you to smell to see if you could smell the ink from the gold letters, okay?
All right. And how about you, Opal? Same
All right,
thing?
I'm gonna look for an area that looks like it's been used a lot. Like there's not as much dust there, and maybe that's where it's gonna be.
All right. So all of you are basically looking at the bookshelves being between the bookshelves because they are in rows. So what we're going to do, with the exception of Grim, who's kind of behind the desk all the way in the corner of the room. So what we're going to do is just everybody roll a d20. Whoever rolls lowest gets a bed.
I got a 2.
No, I got
there-
a 1.
Is there a way to just roll?
Not
a
you,
d20?
Grim, 'cause Grim, you're not between the bookshelves, so this doesn't apply to you.
Is there
Oh.
a way to? Is there a way to just roll a d20?
Yeah, and just go to the bottom left corner on D&D Beyond, the little dice.
Oh, I see it. Yes,
Yeah, just go to D20 and then
Got
hit
it.
roll.
got it.
4.
Oh, I'm
7.
switching
This is
dice
some
again.
terrible ass rolls today.
14. 14.
I got
Rolled
a
a
2.
1.
Yeah,
Who
I
rolled
got
a
a
one?
10.
Soraya.
Soraya. Okay, so Lady Soraya, you are all the way down at the end over here, looking at this bookshelf, and the rest of you are spread out throughout the library, each of you searching. When Grim, you see this pile of books that was over here to your right, next to
Yeah.
the desk. All of a sudden, the pile of books just kind of forms this shape, whirling with wind, as if the books themselves have either become animated or are caught up in some kind of
Oh man.
air elemental type thing, and it slams against the bookshelf, and the bookshelf falls on. Books start falling out. A dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh no. Okay, that's 6 plus 8. Okay, that's 6 plus 2 is an 8.
8 total. Okay, so this bookshelf comes crashing down on top of you. All the books falling
Aye.
out. Give me a dexterity saving throw for your cat as well.
Oh no.
It's got a 10.
Plus
No.
2. So 12.
10.
Oh, what's his
Yeah,
dex? Sorry.
dexterity is
Oh, cat.
plus 2.
Yeah, he has a plus 2. Yeah, same as mine, so it's a 10.
So okay, so that's not enough. So you are both trapped underneath of this bookshelf.
Oh man.
Falls on you.
Aye,
You
somebody
don't take any
help
damage,
me.
but you are restrained and trapped. So I'm gonna lay this bookshelf down, put you under there.
Ven will immediately run over and start to try and lift the shelf.
Okay, at this point, initiative rolls, please.
Oh, okay. It's like that.
It's like-
18.
14.
Oh, finally rolled decent. 15.
oh God, 8.
13.
I was looking for the Jazzly miniature because I do have a cat. I have a
We
black
have a cat.
because
Ah.
Jordan played a
A cat.
cat, a regular old cat, just happened to be a wizard.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did. I miss Jaslyn.
Yeah.
So,
All right. So, one second. All right. So here's where stat trap for the disorganized GM like me. All right. So anybody get a 15 to 20?
15.
What'd you get, Lionel?
18.
18, and Brother Ven got a 15.
Correct.
Okay, let me roll for this thing. Okay, that's low. That's low. That's good for you guys. All right, 15 to 10, 10 to 15.
I got a 13.
14.
You said 14?
I did. Yeah. Bradley.
Bradley. Okay. And Opal and Grim, what'd you get?
8.
7.
8 and 7, and you have a higher dex. Yes, you do. So this thing is last. This swarm of animated books. Now you can kind of see it. It's a
Hey, James.
tornado of books flying around, flapping, pages coming out.
Just so we know what minis belong to each one of us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is a good point.
Yeah.
I'm under the bookshelf.
Okay, Uriah. Down at the end over here, this is Grim.
Okay.
This is you right here.
That's Ven. Okay.
Ven.
Okay.
This right here is Radley. This is Opal. And then tucked in the corner here is Lady Soraya. I mean,
Lionel. That would be
Drew.
Lionel.
Lionel. Drew.
Lionel.
Yes.
The figures are similar, dark cloaks.
Right.
So off we go. Top of the order is Lionel.
Okay, so I see
So
this.
hold on, I have to do the stat tracker pitch. I mean, I have to, right?
Yes.
So here you hang stat trackers in initiative order. You have all the player information in front of you. So I use a little chip clip that I got from the dollar store, and I just move it as the turn order goes. It even keeps someone as disorganized as me focused and keeps things moving along. So
Chip clip not included with your box.
chip clip not included. We are working on a really cool clip that's like down the road. We have this is our GM screen, our brand new GM screen. This is our prototype.
It's
nice.
awesome. That's
Very cool.
really pretty.
And it has underneath where the stat trackers hang are all the conditions. So it's easy to see all the conditions, even when you have the stat trackers on there, and all the most common rules on the back.
And if you have the money, you can get James as well.
I actually come cheap. My wife is giving me away, actually.
Take my
The wife
husband,
is giving
please.
you away.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
All right. It is Lionel's turn.
All right.
Lionel,
So
what are you going to do?
so I see this swirling cloud of books, right?
You do.
Okay, so how far away are they?
They are from you. You are in the corner there. You're 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet away.
25 feet away. Would I be able to hit them with a little bit of frostbite?
You certainly could try.
All right, so I'm going to roll frostbite. They have a Constitution saving throw of 13 to
Okay.
pass.
19 plus 1, 20. Ooh, saving throw. So anything happen
All
at all?
right, so yes,
yeah.
yes. You cause a numbing frost to form on one creature that you can see within range. The target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 1d6 cold damage, and it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll. It makes for the end of his turn. So I guess it takes nothing. Lovely. You're welcome, everyone.
I feel like I imagine Lionel like saying all this stuff to himself as like he's casting the spell.
Yeah, I know, right?
Out loud.
So
Well done, sir.
how did that look then, Lionel? The fail.
I'm going to say that he probably just, was like, all right, let's see if books can get cold. And then just totally, the books actually aren't very good at getting cold. They're actually great at getting cold. Books love being cold, it turns out. So I'm going to say that probably frost comes out around his fingertips, and he just kind of shoots this stream of frostbite, and the books, based on I guess how they're swirling around, just kind of swirl it out of the way.
Yep. They're not affected by it. Maybe they're moving too fast, and maybe you just missed, or maybe you just cast wrong, because you are brand new. I mean, hey,
It's true.
You're a frosh.
It's true. I'm a frosh.
Okay, Brother Ven, do you want to move? No.
So
Lionel,
Brother Ven,
you
Brother
just
Ven,
get a clear shot, but you didn't get any closer, right?
No, I did not get any closer.
Okay, so I'll just pull you out from behind the bookshelf so you can see.
Yes.
Oh no! Not 4 shelves. We'll just say there was a domino effect.
No.
So Brother Ven, seeing that Lady Soraya is trapped underneath the books and seeing the kind of hostile nature of the books kind of swirling around, well, his you see momentarily his eyes will flash kind of like reddish, even more red than his normal pupil color, and he will move up towards Soraya and try to lift her out of the underneath the bookshelf.
So you're going to be very close to this swirling thing of books. You're basically running right adjacent to it to lift the bookshelf. Is that
Right.
what you do?
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So strong.
All right, give me a strength athletics check, please.
All right, here we go.
Don't
13.
fail.
DC 13.
All right, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
All right, good time to do it.
Omar, I need you to flex if you get this after.
Oh God, terrible! I rolled a 1 and a 7,
Oh,
Oh my god.
so a 9 total.
Wow.
This is heavier than it seems.
oh my God, you're useless.
I am trying, lady.
Oh, get me someone stronger.
So
Yikes.
and as a bonus action, I will cast Shield of Faith on myself and utter a prayer to Tyr.
Okay.
Tia, protect me.
What about me? At all. I used my bleep.
It's all right. It's not network television. All right. So it is your turn, Lady Soraya.
Oh, so I have a question since I'm still figuring this out. Can I use Mage Hand to try to get the bookshelf off of me?
Mage Hand only lifts like 5 pounds. So that
Got
wouldn't-
it. Got it. Got it.
So
Okay.
you have a couple of choices. You could use your action to try to get out, which is a DC 13 strength check, which is not really your thing. But you're
Right.
only restrained and prone. Your head is sticking out, so you can still cast spells. You just restrained means you can't move. Your speed is 0.
Right.
Hold on, let me look at my screen. Attack rolls have disadvantage. Against have advantage. Speed becomes 0 regardless of any bonuses. Disadvantage on dex save throws. So you can still act. If you do anything with an attack roll instead of a saving throw, then you will get disadvantage on the attack.
Well, I might as well attack. Let's just firebolt the books.
Okay, so you're gonna firebolt with disadvantage. So you're gonna roll 2 dice and pick the lower, and then add your
Okay.
book.
2d20.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Pick the lower. Okay. Are you sure?
Yes.
That's a 3.
Oh God.
Total? Well, no, you have to add. Your spell attack modifier is +6.
Yeah.
So that
Oh,
would be
okay.
9. It still doesn't hit, but that's better than a 3. So
Yeah.
your
Okay.
firebolt goes wide, and it hits the ceiling of the library, which is all made of wood, and starts scorching the wood. You see a little bit of flames licking along the crown molding.
Oh no, you guys. You guys. I messed up.
It's all right.
Opal, it is your turn. Do you want to? You can't do anything else. Do you have any bonus actions to spend? Probably not.
Am I in the initiative?
Opal.
Okay.
Wait, but I
I'm
think
just.
I'm
Radley.
You're
sorry.
asking her if she
Oh, I
had
skipped
any.
you.
Was
Radley?
Radley not before me?
I did. Sorry, Radley, go for it.
So I skipped him.
Sorry.
Even with stat trackers, I
Just
mess up.
making sure.
I thought so.
It goes to show you how much I need them.
So Radley's like a big nerd, and he's just like making sure he's gonna get the spell correct. So he's like checking his pocket spell book. He's like checking his component pouch. Okay, and he's looking. He's making sure. He's like, all right, no, I don't need components for that. And he's just reading over the spell. Oh, and he realizes it's the same spell that Lady Soraya just goes. Oh, it's a firebolt. What a novel concept! Did you see what I did there? All right, sorry. Firebolt. And he literally shouts firebolt as he attacks because he wants to make sure he gets the form exactly right, like lining up the ball in bowling, like exactly down the lane.
Oh, fireball. Oh, so you say the name of your attacks when you attack now. Is that a new thing?
Well, I'm just trying to get the form,
Yes, I mean
tuck the finger,
every real hero goes fireball before launching a fireball.
That is a 17 range.
It worked, whatever he did, because it's
All right.
a direct line and hits this swarm of books.
All right, firebolt is a D10. Roll is an 8.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice job.
So you hit this swirling mass of books, and the firebolt hits directly on the cover of this big, thick tome and spreads out from there like. And you see as they're fluttering around, they're burning.
Oh, no.
And smoke is coming off of them, and charred pages are flying off in all directions.
I like look over at Lionel and I'm like, burn after reading.
Oh, very nice. Yes, please be
But
sure
then,
to do that
like,
after every spell.
Right after being cool for 1 second, I hide behind the nearest bookshelf. And that's it.
Oh, yes, because the books will attack.
Now it is Opal's turn.
Okay. So I scream out, fire and books don't work. And I go to run to help Lady Soraya because that's my main goal right now.
Okay.
Try to help her out of that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Let's see.
So you're gonna run up and try to lift the bookshelf.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Do a athletics roll for me, please.
Oh, wait, drop my, oh, hold on. Right, drop the dice.
Yeah, I wasn't lifting nothing with an 8 strength.
I'm lifting nothing. I'm trying.
Did you use your? You have an inspiration if you'd like to do a reroll.
Oh yeah, I do have that.
I'll let you use it for a
Nice.
reroll instead of calling it this time. Because why not?
Yeah.
We need something heroic to happen here.
Please.
Ooh. I got a 19 plus 1.
There you go. Okay. So Opal comes up, kind of pushes Brother Ven aside a little bit,
Get out of the way.
grabs the shelf, rocks it once, it kind of rocks back a little bit, and then grits her teeth and lifts, pushes with her leg, and it lifts up. And I'll say your
Years
action-
with brothers.
Clearly, clearly I loosened it for you.
Yes, yes, you did. I pat him on the back.
But
Thank you, Opel Life Frost. Not like you, brother, whatever.
I helped
Thanks for
her up.
nothing. I knew we would be friends.
Yes.
all right. So you let it go, it drops back down to the ground.
What about
Look
the
out!
cat?
Like,
I've
damn
got
it,
the
you know
creature
a
on
gold
fire.
book
Be
was under there.
careful.
Oh yeah, where's Misu?
You can like bam. You can like, I guess.
What
Uh,
about Misu?
Misu is poofed, gone, crushed.
Misu's
Try
gone.
to bamf him back, and he took
Oh
damage. Let me roll
no. Now I'm pissed.
let me roll because he might have taken 1 point of damage.
Half squish cat.
1 point of damage.
Oh
he's
my
down
God,
to
he's
1
alive.
point. You see, he comes out kind of like limping.
Oh no. Misu. What
a
happened?
little
I put him inside his little pouch in his little bag so he can rest.
That poor cat.
He looks up at you and meows. Wow.
Oh, I know, my friend. Don't worry. We'll get him.
Okay, the books continue to swirl. Grim, it is your turn. Wait,
all right.
you can move after that. You can move after you drop the bookshelf because you were right there. You were right next to the bookshelf to begin with. So you still have 20 feet of movement if you want. But that swirling mass of books is like right over you.
Let's see.
What do you think, Opal? You want to move after you lift the bookshelf or stay away?
Yeah, we'll step out of the way. Trying to figure out this one. What can we do to stop all this and not fire?
All right.
Oh, fire seems pretty effective.
Where do you want to move? Straight
Yeah.
back? To the side?
Sure.
Straight back? So luckily, you had Brother Ven between you and this creature, so you were able to back off without getting an opportunity attack.
Mhm.
However, it is the book's turn. And there, right before it, is oh, actually, you can't back out because you're holding the bookshelf.
Oh,
Lady Soraya can't crawl out until her turn, so you still are there.
oh, this is fun.
But you do have Brother Ven between you and the animated books. So the
Human
animated
shield.
books
Love it.
attack Brother
Books go
Ven.
before Grim.
You both had, oh, you had the higher dex, right? Hold on, you had dex 3. Oh, you're right, you do go before the books. Hold on.
All right, so I am going to draw 2 daggers and start stabbing and slashing at the books.
Okay,
Unless, well, yeah, it's already on fire, right?
yeah, well, it's singed. I mean,
Oh, so it's not engulfed in flame.
no, it doesn't look like the damage that has been done with the fire is going to destroy the whole creature.
Well, no, I want to make sure it's not engulfed in flame, and then I'm going to stab it with daggers and hurt myself.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, you don't think you're going to take damage if you.
All right, so I'm going to step up to it, and I'm going to use a dagger in each hand, and I'm going to try to do a sneak attack because it has an enemy next to it, adjacent to it.
Right.
So I will use both, and hopefully one of them will hit, and I'll get my sneak attack damage. I will also use my inspiration, which is a die 6. Inspiration.
Is you roll 2 dice.
Disadvantage. You roll with advantage.
Yeah,
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll roll the first attack with inspiration. And I get, let's see, what do I get? I get a 16.
16 is a hit.
All right, so that's going to be sneak attack. So it's going to be a dagger and a die 6.
I think 2d6, right? Or at first level's only.
First
It's only
level.
one, it's only one die 6 at first level.
Yeah, first level's only one.
And I get 3 plus 3 is 6. I get 8 points of damage.
All right.
And then the offhand, I don't know if it hits yet. The offhand misses. The offhand only got AC 10.
All right, so you see this swirling mass of books and they're smoking and on fire. And you see that most of the pages are burnt. And up jumps Grim Haney with his daggers and just starts knocking the books that are still up there out of the air with his daggers until there's just a couple of smoldering books on the ground that are fluttering a little bit, and he just kind of stomps on them with his boot, puts out the last of the burning embers.
Wow,
Feeded the animated books.
that was impressive.
Wow.
Way to go.
Good show.
I feel bad for the teacher that assigns you extra homework.
Well, I actually really have a lot of respect for books and I hate to damage them.
Oh well, looks like I'm sorry. Looks like you went against your coat here, but they could have killed us all.
Is anybody hurt?
No, but let's hope none of those had a gold letter on them.
Just my pride, actually. Looks like cold books doesn't really work.
Okay.
That was
So-
very strange. Do we know anything about those kind of creatures, or was that a spell?
Give me an arcana.
I got what I get? I got bad eyesight. I got a 16.
16? You
Yeah.
imagine some kind of guardian, but it seems like a terrible guardian if it destroys books. So
Yeah. weird.
A guardian suggests it was guarding something. I know. All right, let's search now that we don't have to contend with the monster.
Well, let's make sure there are no other monsters.
I was going to say, that wasn't so much fun for me, you guys. Oh, by the way, I set the building on fire up there.
Is it actually
Fine.
burning?
It's a little bit.
No, it's smoking, but it doesn't seem to be catching.
Okay. I think we're okay. Whew.
All right, so we look around. I'll look around too, just in case there's any other piles of books that might jump us. And if we don't think we are under any kind of danger of attack, then we got to keep looking for the volume with the clue.
Yes.
I assume we are safe, and I will investigate the bookshelves in a leisurely fashion.
Should we do investigation or perception, James?
You can do investigation or perception, whatever you choose.
Was there anything strange about the pile of books once they stopped being animated?
No.
I'm gonna go through the pile of books that are now all over the floor. All over the
Okay.
bookshelves.
I only got a 12 on the.
Okay.
15 investigation.
I rolled a 23 perception.
Beautiful.
All right. So with those kind of rolls, actually, Lionel, you find the first book.
Great.
After a little bit of searching, you go back over to the shelves on the other side, and you find a book with the letter I on it.
All right. Well, I got one with an eye on it, so not the
I just start shouting, bit.
Tib.
BTI,
Ibbed.
BTI, BTI.
T.
The rest of you are kind of look and search, and you spend a good, half an hour, 45 minutes looking through the books because there's a lot of them, and you have to work together to move the shelves off, and some of them are burned, so you're looking through the burned ones and looking. And you're just about ready to give up when Brother Ven finds another one, a book with the letter E on the binding.
Oh.
I have found one with an E.
So
Bite.
Bite. What about
E-tib.
bite or maybe bitten?
Tibby.
Bite me.
No, the doors are not opening with bite me or Tibby.
Or bitten?
While we're looking for these books, do we see any of these books that really catch our attention? I mean, because this
The
is
library itself, although pretty damaged now, was a collection of arcana, natural science, religion, astrology, and planar travel, as well as volumes of poetry, mythology, and folk tales.
wow.
It's actually quite an impressive collection.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's a wonderful library. I mean, you notice that Opal starts, once you write the shelves, Opal starts like putting the books back. You kind of feel bad.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to lift the shelves back up, putting everything away again. Yep.
The shelves are really heavy wood.
Guys,
guess-
there have to be more letters.
I think so, but
We have to be
we-
more careful. We can't just ruin everything.
well, I guess we should.
Well, we were attacked.
Yeah, we were attacked by a pile of books.
Yeah, they started it.
Yeah, but not fire. No fire.
It was vulnerable to the fire, which is why you guys took it
To
out.
be honest, it's my best
vulnerable to
spell.
fire. I'm
At the
only
beginning.
using fire.
Oh well, I mean these are
That's
very
huge.
powerful wizards. They probably remember everything.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
Yes, be fine. We didn't destroy any first editions of any old books that.
I mean,
cannot
we
be
probably
replaced.
did. There were
Oh.
definitely some first editions in there.
I mean, I heard tales of other groups of people that used to use fire a lot.
So mythology, I'm sure. Has any sign of Kelvin? I keep forgetting we're missing Kelvin.
Yes.
No, but
Oh,
maybe
that's right.
Kelvin took a bite out of the apple.
So you search the rest of this room. That's all you find in there, aside from the two books with the gold letters.
All right, well, that's
Continue
pretty good.
down the hall in the other direction. You could either go up the stairs. You can see that coriander and cumin are cooking away in the kitchen. You smell some type of vegetable stew bubbling.
Are there any other rooms on the first floor? We should just probably try to clear a floor before we go up.
There's two more doors. There's one down at the end of the hall with the green man face, and there's one down at the end of the hall to the left.
Is that okay with you folks if we finish?
Yeah,
the floor?
I-
Or-
Yes,
think we
I
should do
vote
that.
Green Man face.
The door before the green man face to the left is actually wide open now. Before it was-
Oh, we should
was
check.
We're going there.
Now it's open.
Okay.
All right, you go down and you take a look. You see that it is actually
Hello, Kelvin. Kelvin.
I'm not quite sure if Kelvin is here.
Wow, this will be quite a blow to Kelvin's family.
By the way, shout out to my friends at Dwarven Forge.
Mm.
Here, Stefan and I, the creator of Dwarven Forge, go way back.
Ooh.
His DM back in the day. John played in that same game with us.
Yeah, we play tested the first sets of Dwarven Forge.
That's right. It was,
How
it was a
fun.
cardboard prototype that he put on the table during my campaign and was like, what do you think of this? I'm like, "Man,
That sounds like him.
Stefan, that is brilliant. And
That is so cool.
he's done pretty well with it,
Very
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be off soon. All
With
right,
my
so you see
husband's
that-
purchases alone, he's done very well.
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
think that's
careful.
how it works. I think once people
Way to
start
throw me under the
buying-
bus, babe.
I think once people start buying it, they just keep buying it. It's like
Yeah.
it's that kind of thing. It's like
Best-
Legos. You just keep buying more Legos.
It's the best stuff out there for sure.
Yeah, it's great.
So you see there are large windows at the end of the hall, at the end of the room, looking out. You can see, of course, the swirling blue outside. Within the room, a crystal chandelier hangs above a table made of dark wood. 6 matching wooden chairs with scarlet cushions surround the table, and the 7th big kind of overstuffed chair is kind of askew and at the end of the table. And there's a sideboard with some food on it. The long rotten food. Looks like this place has not been used in a very long time. Looks like coriander and cumin and the cats don't use this room.
I'm gonna be searching for. I'm looking around to see if I can find another book.
Yeah.
How
Okay.
many chairs are there?
There's 6 around the table, and then there's like a throne-ish looking one down at the end.
Who's gonna do it?
No,
I
I'm not.
mean-
I'm not going to that chair. Absolutely not.
I believe that chair is most likely cursed.
God, what is These
So Brother
rolls.
Ben,
man.
you were moving in, looking for the.
I rolled a 4.
All right.
Is
So
that
you're
Siege Perilous?
I don't
walking
understand what's
around the
happening.
room. You're looking at the sideboard and stuff. Oh, hold on, I forgot to turn on lights. Looking at the sideboard. When you get down to the end of the table, you see out of the corner of the eye, you see some movement. And you see the big overstuffed throne.
I knew it. Yeah.
It's a mimic.
Feed me.
I didn't do it this time, I swear.
That's okay. We'll burn it like we did the books. Oh, lovely.
Well,
Well,
I never
was-
trust an extra chair. Ever.
An extra chair. Especially if it looks different than the other one.
Oh no.
Especially since it was askew.
It was just the way you described it. I was like, there's something wrong.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Jordan. Okay, so hold on. I need the mimic card. That one's pre-printed from Stat Trackers in our core set.
2 things I never trust: a treasure chest just standing alone by itself, unguarded, and a 7th dining room chair at a table set for 6.
that's a good plan. Never trust those.
Okay. So I guess you guys can roll initiative again.
All right.
Oh my god.
20, not natural.
This dice tower does not like me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me neither.
I got a
just rolled
whop. I got a whopping 8.
Mine
Rolled a
rolled
30.
from a 20 to a 1.
7.
13.
Oh, that's bad.
I got a 3.
Okay, so 15 to 20,
20, not natural.
20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 from Radley. Radley, okay. Nobody else above a 15? No, ooh, that's not good. 17 for the mimic. Okay, 10 to 15.
Got 13.
13 for Opal. Mhm. All right. Oh my God, under 5?
Well, I have a 7.
I got an 8.
At a 4.
7. Who said 8?
Lionel.
Lionel.
Yep.
And Ven
3.
and Grim.
4.
Okay.
Rolled a 1.
So first, the mimic gets an attack on poor Ven as he approaches.
I'm
Ooh.
assuming it's been longer than 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Yes.
we searched that library for
Yeah,
like half an
right.
hour.
Yeah,
Okay.
for like at least 40 minutes. So that's AC 15.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, that's going to hit because you're unarmored.
Yep.
All right. So you see this like rough, like pseudopod type thing comes out of the amorphous chair and it hits you and it hurts because it does 4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage.
Oh man, that's a lot. Okay.
But worse, you are stuck to it.
Oh, great.
This is not good. This is not good.
Maybe they're cooking for the chair.
Okay. Now it's the top of the order, right? Is that all it does? Yeah. So you are grappled and really took a wallop. You feel like you cracked your rib or something when that thing hit you. Okay, Radley, it is your turn.
If we hit the mimic with a spell, does it now also hit Then, because he's grappled. How does
Not
that
yet.
work?
He hasn't been kind of reeled into the mouth yet. He's still like at the end of the pseudopod, like.
All right. I'm
So-
gonna jump up on the table.
All right.
And I'm reading my spell book and I'm making sure I get like all the words right in the verbal components. I'm checking my component pouch and I'm extending my hand and I will cast Magic Missile.
Okay, you really gonna jump on the table first?
Yeah.
Tables and
Was
mimic.
it Table's a Mimic as well?
How'd you know? All right, roll damage.
This is classic D&D here, man. Hitting a mimic with magic missile.
That's right. We're taking it back. All right, Magic Missile level 1. Is this just 3d4? Is that right?
3d4 plus 3.
All right. All right. 3 firework-like missiles shoot out towards the creature for a total of 3, 3, and 2 plus 3. So 6, 7,
11.
8 plus 3 is 11.
Nice.
Woo.
So these missiles of force strike this amorphous chair monster, blasting huge chunks of flesh off of it.
Ew.
It is the mimic's turn.
But I have to say something cool like after I cast her. So I was like,
Right.
hey, take a seat. That's what I say to them. And I look around like if everybody else thought it was cool. I was like, right.
Well
right.
done, well done. You're right.
Thank you.
This is-
Thank you.
Brother Ben is in agonizing pain, and he's like still shaking his head and rolling his eyes.
it's quite good, really.
Yes, thank you. This is the second time I've ever cast that spell.
Well, now hopefully you won't have to cast it a third.
All right. So you see that the mimic uses its pseudopod to pull Ven closer and it closer to Ven and brings it down, and the seat cushion kind of opens up and there's this big gaping maw with jagged yellow sharp teeth, and it tries to bite Ven.
My God.
8 plus 5 would be 13.
That hits.
Oof.
Oh no.
You hear a crunch.
Oh no. Remember when Omar died in session 1, guys?
yeah.
Did he
I'm a
really?
little worried. So 3 plus 3, you take 6 more points of damage from the bite.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
Oh my
Plus
God.
3 more points of acid damage
Oh
as it
no.
starts to digest you.
Hold on a
So
second.
you see that Ven is pulled into this thing's mouth.
So how many total points is that?
Omar, what was your second character concept?
How many?
I think it was
Ben,
9
his
total, right?
brother Ben, he also came to Candlekeep.
I've come to avenge my brother. Hello.
And his brother's
brother Ben, who's also at
Sven,
Candlekeep.
Sven.
That's
Right.
what happens to be. Yeah.
Sven wears lederhosen, but it's the same guy.
Where is Ven?
Wait, so what's
What was the total damage?
I think it was 9 total, right? It was 3 plus
9
3.
total.
and
Oh
then,
yeah, so I'm dead. Basically, I'm dead.
You're dead.
I'm down. I'm down. Yeah.
You're
I'm down.
unconscious.
Yes.
Dead means when you took a hit that took you below 0, your total hit points.
Yeah, don't
Right,
worry.
which
We have
was
a
close,
cleric.
'cause-
Oh,
Close.
wait a minute.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, that is a good
oh
point.
no.
Okay.
So you hear this
We
starts
might need to
crunching on Ven.
we might need to stop this.
Opal,
All right, well, I'm horrified by this. And I go to grab Ben by his legs and start pulling him out.
okay. So you can give me a
Strength.
strength athletics, escape DC 13.
Let this be a lesson to the viewers at home. Don't send in the cleric first.
Strength or athletics?
No, athletics check.
Athletics, okay. Ooh, 19 plus 3.
22. Very nice. So you
That's
easily
22. Sorry, math is bad today.
grab Ven by the legs and just pull him out of this creature's maw and pull him backwards.
Wow.
Wow.
However, he is unconscious,
Oh no.
badly hurt, scorched from acid.
He
covered
doesn't
with
look pretty
gooey-
anymore.
Gooey substance and also just bitten and pummeled.
I don't like this at all.
Lionel, your turn.
All
You are
right,
right there next to the creature, though, because you used all your movement to get across the room, Opal.
All right, so I'm going to run up to where Ven is rather,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to cast a Cure Wounds on him
Ooh.
because the druid can do that too.
A little molecular oven?
Hey,
Um, I believe you got 8 points back.
Oh, nice.
Just enough to get around the table and touch him. Eight points back. So, you want to describe that?
Oh yes, I'm going to run down and I'm going to lay my hands on Brother Ven, and you're going to see like little, almost like how Groot sends out those little beams of light in when he has all the guardians in like that big
yeah,
bramble ball.
like the spores.
Like the spores, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be like spores emerge from his fingers, and you start to see the spores, you know, kind of clear up some of the damage on Ven's body, maybe wash away some of the acid, and you see like these light little leaves and spores, and like it's like almost like someone blew a dandelion.
Cool.
Lionel, thank you.
Oh, no problem. Hoping you feel better. Now, try not to get eaten by a chair, all right?
Which is still right in front of you. Like,
Yes, I know. You have very terrible breath. Maybe you should take care of that.
Mm.
Stop eating so many people.
okay. That was Lionel. Lady Soraya.
So where am I exactly? Am I towards the back there?
Yes, you're behind. Where are you? Good question. I
Under
have
the
you
book,
in the
under the
hallway.
bookcase
You're in the
still.
doorway. You're just out
She's still under the bookcase in the other room.
So
Hello,
wha-
someone here. Hello.
how far am I from the scary chair?
You're in the doorway. So the room is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You're 30 feet away from the scary chair at the moment.
Okay, so close enough to firebolt without having to get closer.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna go back to my trusty firebolt first,
Good idea.
Okay.
and I'm gonna use that
I have
action.
a house rule when you don't have a clear shot with a missile weapon into the
Oh,
melee,
I
you
don't.
roll 2 dice and you
Okay.
pick 4. So you get disadvantage. The thing is, if you roll a 1 to hit, you hit an ally.
I see.
That's a house rule I have.
That's good.
But if you were like on the other side of the combat and you had a clear shot to the mimic, you wouldn't take that.
Right. So should I take that?
Sure. You don't seem like the kind of person who's too concerned with hitting other people.
Yeah, right. I'm a little bit loose
You're
cannon.
a wild.
Uh-uh.
I'm a little crazy. Let's see. Let's do it. Okay, the lower is 4 plus 6, so it's a 10.
10. Okay. That is not a hit, but you don't at least hit any of your own people. So
Sorry, guys.
the
It's
firebolt
okay.
goes
It was worth the
just over
shot.
just over the chair's head and slams into the stone wall behind, causing no damage. Do you want to move
gotta
in?
get
or
better at
anything?
that.
You're still in the doorway.
I'm gonna creep up a little closer, just a little
Oh,
closer, like
okay.
right behind the last person.
Okay. Fair enough. Grim Haney,
I've been through a lot today. so-
you're
Yeah.
muted.
Can I get can I get around these guys to get closer? I really only want to get as close to throw a missile, to throw a dagger.
Sure. You could kind of run around and get on the other side of the table, like right here.
Yeah. And are any of us still adjacent to it?
No.
Okay.
Well, no, actually, brother Ben is.
All right. So then I can do backstab with a missile attack then.
Let's see. He's not incapacitated, so I guess he would still count as a threat.
Yep.
So, yep. Go for it.
All right. So I will throw a and I hit AC 17.
That is a hit.
And
Nice.
I do backstab damage and a D4 with a thrown dagger. I get not too good. I get 4, 5, 6 points of damage.
6.
So I throw a dagger into the mimic.
Okay. So the dagger kind of disappears almost to the cross piece in this creature, some amorphous creature, and it kind of lets out a little. So you definitely heard it.
Cool.
Okay, Brother Van, you
So
want to move after that, John? Because you still have that 10 feet of movement.
I'm okay where I am. I have no idea how fast this thing moves, so I'm okay.
So, Brother Van, you are on your back in front of this chair.
I will use half my movement to stand,
Okay.
and then I will take that elven mace with expert craftsmanship and bash this mimic over the head.
Okay.
all right, here we go. And I'm also gonna do. I'm gonna use my war priest and get a second attack
Okay.
as well. I am rolling absolute doo-doo garbage. I rolled a 9 and the second one's a 16.
Okay. The second one hits, but the first one. All right. So the first one just misses.
Right.
Second one hits. You can roll damage.
Okay. That's +2. 8 damage total.
This thing is looking definitely rough. It's like this big, bloody, meaty, pulpy kind of thing, and it's starting to lose its form a little bit, but it still has the teeth.
And
But,
that's it.
when you
That's-
hit it with your mace, when you connect the second time,
Mhm.
it sticks. So you have to give me a strength check
Oh.
to pull your mace off of this sticky mess.
20, dirty 20.
Nice. You rip it off with a chunk of flesh.
You.
Bradley.
That's
It
so
is your turn.
attractive.
Does my height perhaps help me to lob projectiles into that space, or am I still rolling with disadvantage?
Well, hold on.
Because I'm on the old table there.
Hold on. He's got a chair stuck to a chair. Get off of there.
That's not another mimic, is it?
No, that's you standing up.
No, I'm saying the chair stuck to my character.
Yeah, the chair. Yeah, that was his mate. So yes, you have a very clear shot from standing on the table. So no
Nice.
disadvantage for you.
This is I'm a level 1 wizard, so I'm going back to Firebolt, y'all. That's not a great roll. Do I use inspiration or not?
I think so.
No, I don't know. What did we hit on? Do we remember?
No.
I
I'll
just hit
turn.
on a 16.
16 is pretty good though. I'll turn it in. I rolled a 13.
13 is a hit.
Oh, it's a chair.
There we go. 10 max damage. Firebolt.
Nice.
Damage. Okay, so this thing opens its mouth because it sees that Brother Ven is right in front of it again, and you fire your firebolt in there. So how does that go? Because you finish it with a shot.
So I think just like because I'm playing sad emo boy, I think my eyes like go like over black for a second, and like this firebolt like turns black as I hit it, and like you hear my quip, but like it's with like kind of like a semi-demonic voice, and I'm like, "That's enough time in the hot seat." I just throw this black firebolt into the mouth of the mimic.
Nice. So it is consumed with black flame and dies.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
And then I just like go right back to normal. I'm like, that wasn't supposed to happen. Well, all right, well done, all. Good show. Good show.
Capital. Capital.
I
capital
clearly
work.
weakened it.
Yes, you
tremendously.
loosened it. Well done. Well done.
Yes. Good job, team. What do we do for an encore?
We
Yeah,
should
guys,
destroy
good
the other
job.
chairs just in case. In fact, all the furniture in the house should be summarily burned.
Yes. I destroy all the chairs.
You see the door opens. There's another door in there, leading to where you know the kitchen is, and you see the door peeks open, and you see Coriander.
Oh.
And,
Oh, hello.
What are you guys doing in here? And
I slowly get off the table. Sorry, your chair attacked us.
Dinner's on. What? What chair?
The chair.
Where did that thing come from?
You
You
tell us.
tell us.
You live here.
No, that should be upstairs in the laboratory.
Oh,
There's a
lovely.
The
Laboratory?
laboratory, you say?
Yeah.
You didn't tell us about a laboratory.
You didn't ask.
That is
I'm
true.
asking you now.
We did
What's
not
up with the
ask.
laboratory?
I just said that. There's a laboratory.
What goes on in the laboratory?
I don't know. Fistandia is in there, and
Oh,
She's in there now.
I mean, not now. When they work,
Oh.
when they're here,
What do they do up
all
there?
kinds of specimens and stuff. That's where that thing came from.
enough of your double talk, Peppercorn. How do we get out of here?
I believe Peppercorn's his brother.
But, well, you're doing pretty good. I see you got some books there.
Yeah, we got 4 of them.
Yes, but all we can spell is bite.
As in bite me.
Is that it?
Yes, well, Tibby, Biet, perhaps, as fantasy French people might say, from the Isles of Wine. I'm not well traveled.
Kind of shrugs it. I'm gonna go back to cooking. We're almost done, so hurry up.
Maybe
All
it's
right.
maybe it's Tib.
All right, on to Greeny Face Door.
Yeah.
Wait, before we
so-
leave this room, is there any books in this room or anything?
Yeah, let's give a search,
Yeah.
huh?
Give me a search. Somebody give me an investigation, and somebody else can add their bonus to it.
No, this-
Investigation, I
this
got
room was a real
a
Phillipsburg.
17. Somebody give me their
I'll give you my bonus.
Okay.
It's +5.
so
So
22.
yeah, you search this place thoroughly. No books.
Okay.
Oh, great! Just an evil
This is
chair
a
that
room
was-
that purely existed to screw us.
Yes.
Can I recover the dagger that I threw into the creature?
Never.
Where
So
to?
basically, the books are telling us that something's gonna bite us.
Did the creature spew out any
Yes.
coins?
Yep.
They are all a bit bitey, aren't they?
There you go. What's that?
They are all a bit bitey, aren't they?
No, Grim. What'd you say?
Did the creature spit out any coins when it died?
No, it didn't spit out any coins. All right, so you go to the Green Man door at the end of the hall.
Ooh, Green Man door.
It is closed.
Is it locked?
It is not locked.
All right, I open it. As I tried
Okay.
to.
I destroy all the chairs in the room.
Yes. The door is locked. Is there any
Al-
way that we can open
Also
it?
known as finding the first mimic.
So you see that this opens onto an arboretum with open arched walls. The whole middle is this what looked like flowering shrubs, but is completely overgrown with time. There is no sun, but two glowing globes hang above the plants, bathing them in light. There are colorful blossoms everywhere, filling the air with their perfume. And you see, instead of a sky around you, of course, you are surrounded by that blue swirling mist that emits light.
Just leave me here. I'm good.
This is actually
That sounds
rather,
nice.
This is actually rather lovely.
I guess I'll just do like a little light investigation around the room, just kind of walking around.
Yeah.
I'll roll an investigation.
I'm gonna roll a perception.
Investigation's high, 22.
I only got an 11.
22. Okay. So you start making your way around. You see that it's kind of overgrown and choked out. Was probably once a very beautifully well-tended garden. But here and there, you do see some efforts of gardening.
Is it,
I'm
this
one-
arboretum
I mean,
is? I'm sorry.
No, you.
I was gonna say, what's being well taken care of?
Well, it looks like some weeds were ripped out and kind of thrown on the pathway. It
Like
looks
around a particular plant?
here and there, kind of like sporadic gardening.
Like, what's the plant?
Flowers, like flowers that are supposed to be there.
Okay, not like sage or something fun like that.
No, they're just weeding. They're literally,
Okay.
whoever did it was literally weeding. But
James, this arboretum, is it like a greenhouse type thing? Like how is photosynthesis happening if there's no sun? You know what I
those,
mean?
you assume those magical orbs that are floating.
I'm gonna get closer to one of the magical orbs and
Well, they're
like,
they're like 20 feet overhead.
oh, well, I can't do that then.
So this is kind of like an artificial greenhouse. All right. Should we search some more?
Are there any books hidden in here?
That's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Looking for books?
Yeah.
Okay. All you really see is this kind of low stone wall with some moss around the outside. And then you see this large flower bed in the middle. There's a tree growing in the middle of this place. And that's it. There's just a stone walkway. The only place to search would actually be in the overgrown bushes.
I was actually going to go over to the tree and the bushes and, kind of give some sort of, try to understand my understanding of the hunt and nature and things like that and seeing if there's something I can find that way.
So Lionel, you go over and you see this tree, and it's really pretty overgrown. So you kind of have to step a little bit into the brush to put your hand on the tree.
Yeah.
And you feel this little sharp pain in your neck.
Hmm.
You take 1 point of damage.
Oh, lovely. I don't have a lot of HP.
And give me a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Definitely not good at that. 15.
15. Okay. So for a second, your eyes kind of blur for a moment, and you kind of hear everything around you kind of like slow down, like and then it comes back, and you on the ground next to where you're standing, and you see this kind of like angry looking little potato or root guy, and it's just kind of standing there staring up at you.
I love that.
Oh, hello.
So, Zach, if you want to put the root sprite is one of our
Yes!
foes.
Original.
And the Friends and Foes comes illustrated. So
I love it.
so you see this little guy sitting there staring up at you, and he seems to have grown like a little dart out of his body and shot it out at you. And you see that he's got more of these little darts growing, and he's looking up at you kind of angrily.
All right, I'm gonna look down at him and
What a cutie.
I don't know if this would be like
there
a
it is.
nature check or a survival check, but I'm going to say no, we mean you no harm, friend. We're just here trying to find our way home.
All right, give me a persuasion roll.
Oh, I'm not the best at that. It's a 12.
12.
Oh, I could roll inspiration.
Up to you.
You're the meaning in the life.
Yeah, let's
Remember,
use
you
it.
can't carry inspiration over, and it is 9:57.
I know. I'm gonna use it again. It's a 15 now.
All right, that's better.
Yeah.
Like, hey, watch what you're touching. Don't touch the tree.
I'm very sorry. I just was.
Put right on top of the plant here. Back up.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I love him.
I was just completely enamored by how beautiful the tree was and how beautiful the shrubbery was in here. I have a very close connection with nature, and I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to touch the wrong tree. Our friends here are just trying to get back home. We're trying to find out a password on how to leave this
He's
place.
adorable. Ask him to join the party.
Oh, maybe.
All right. No offense taken, but just back up, all right? Don't get too close to the bushes. If they're animated, they will mess you up.
Oh, okay. Do you happen to have a name, friend?
He's like, me, I'm Spud.
Spud. Oh, lovely. I have a question for you. Do you happen to know the password to get out of here?
Get out of here. Password?
Yeah.
I think you're putting a little bit too much faith in the information that Fistandia gives a root sprite.
Understood. But maybe I thought maybe you might have heard something through the walls. There's no books out here, correct?
In the garden? No books. Well, Fistandia used to come out here and read sometimes, and he kind of nods at a little wrought iron bench that's over in the corner.
There's like no books in the animated bushes, correct?
No.
She didn't
book.
maybe drop a
And-
book or something.
And there's nothing.
Sure, you're connected with nature because I don't think you know how garden works.
Is there anything by the little bench?
No, there's nothing there.
Nothing, and nothing on the bench or underneath the bench and on the bench itself.
I will save you an investigation. It's pretty obvious there's nothing there unless it's like a secret compartment.
I think this is a dead end.
Well, wait a minute. Spud, have you seen a half elf by any chance?
No, I haven't seen anyone in ages.
No. Okay.
But they kept the lights on. Look, it's all overgrown. We're doing the best we can. We root sprites, but hey, it's
Yes.
Have you been doing the little bit of gardening?
We're trying.
You're doing a great job.
Yeah, yeah.
Got a very deep voice for being so
Thanks.
little.
James, I'd like to use my mage hand. I want to see if I can manipulate the lights at all, like either bring them closer or turn them off or something.
Sure. You send your mage hand up there, and it kind of grasps the light. It does not move.
Okay, can I turn it off or anything like that?
No.
Spud, I've tried to help you, but I'm afraid you're doomed to overgrow forever.
Well, that's the way they're set up. They just go on and off.
Well,
It'd be fine if someone was taking care of this place, but it's up to me. Always up to Spud.
I think we should make this our headquarters because apparently no one lives here. I mean, other than you. I mean, I'm not presuming that we should take ownership from you, but you don't own it either. We would take care of you, Spud, is what I'm saying. This is a nice place.
Give me a persuasion.
Is it?
Actually, don't think that's a
Look at
bad
your
idea.
bush.
Persuasion is a 15 even.
So yeah, that'd be great, especially if you're into gardening. You said you like nature. I could show you how to garden.
I actually do.
Lionel is an excellent gardener, in fact.
Yeah.
But are we sure there are no more animated, bitey things?
Yeah, we
Wrong.
don't want to get eaten by another chair. That was terrifying. Actually.
I had a quite the
I don't know
negative
anything about
experience.
that. I spend all my time here in the garden.
So nothing crazy happens here in the garden.
Oh, not really. I mean, the bushes get crazy sometimes.
Well,
What-
I mean, we are.
Well, we don't need to hear about that.
But hey, listen, I like you guys. I'll tell you what I'll do for you. And he goes over and he starts plucking a couple of berries off a bush.
Oh,
And he
please
will
give me
cast
those
good
berries.
berry on them, and he will
Oh.
give you good berries.
Oh,
No,
Nice.
that's nice.
Oh, I'll take one
I
of
will
those.
take one. I will take one.
I like a good berry.
Okay, so 10 berries.
It's 1 HP per berry, yeah?
1 HP per berry.
Could literally save our lives.
You have to use an action to eat one, so you can't just eat like a whole handful. So
Can we just divvy these up? Does that
Yep.
work?
Yep.
sure. They will last you for 24 hours. So
Well, I will take one, so that leaves 7. I mean, 9. Anybody else take any?
I mean, I'll take one or two.
I'll take one.
I'll take 2.
Also,
I'll take one.
So that's one.
Are you hurt? Are you still
Seven.
hurt, brother Ben?
I'll take an extra one. Yeah, I am hurt. I'm not hurt after eating one. So if I
Okay.
eat one, I'm up to full. I'll take one extra one. But
Mm.
everybody gets one except for Bradley and Grim, who get 2 each.
Okay.
fair enough. He's like,
If
well,
anybody
come on.
needs- If anybody needs one, just tell me.
But really, like, if you guys want to live here, I mean, I can talk to the other plans, but it's really up to me. Spud's in charge.
Oh, well, that's
Not too bad.
that's rather nice. I think the thing is that while that seems like a great idea, I'm very excited about that. I think this would be a great place for us to hang out and live. Would need to know how to leave every so often. So
Yes,
if-
we just want to check. We have to put our affairs in order on the other side, and then we will come back.
yes.
All
Right.
right.
So
well,
how do we do that, Spud? Right?
I don't know. Like I said, I spent all my time here. You gotta,
You guys are looking for more books.
I guess we're
I
going
do the garden.
upstairs.
All
I
right.
guess we're going upstairs to check for more books.
We
Yeah, guys,
probably
I don't
should.
think the potato knows anything.
No, I think I think I actually fear for him with those 2 chefs in the kitchen that they're going to make some sort of fried dish.
I just look down at him. That'll do, Spud. That'll do. And like a single tear rolls down my cheek.
Well done.
All right, so
I just-
back into the hall.
I walk out of the arboretum. I'm a little emotional.
Don't worry,
So
don't
you
worry.
guys- are you continuing up the stairs?
I just get so attached.
Yes.
It's okay, Radley. Remember, that potato will always be here.
All right.
He's probably semi-immortal.
That potato will.
That potato doesn't know anything.
Did we get his name?
Spud.
But
Yeah, his name is Spud.
King Spud, king of the garden.
He would tell you that king is a little presumptuous, more like boss of the garden.
oh wow, look at that! It's like a floor getting flown in.
Wow.
Very
Lov-
fancy.
Lovely.
I need an assistant here.
Yeah,
Where's JC?
yeah.
All right, so at the top of the stairs, you see there is a landing, and on the landing there is a suit of plate armor. To your right, immediately when you get up, is a door that is slightly ajar, a wooden door, and to your left is a much thicker door made of metal that is wide open, and inside you can see a room with long tables covered with glass vessels and books, cabinets with glass doors lining the walls containing all manner of specimens. In that room is some type of artificial magical light as well coming from that room. The room to your immediate right is dark. And you see a suit of plate armor.
The armor, does it look like it's going to come alive and bite me?
You can give me a perception check. What is the marching order? It doesn't matter, actually.
Perception check is 18.
What is the marching? I don't care. You're all dead anyway.
I'll just pick.
Even
He's like-
better.
He's like, doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter. The fireball's going to hit all you anyway.
I was gonna say that as well, but then I decided not to.
I didn't ask for the size of the room. I said I cast fireball.
That's right. The armor looks like regular armor. It's the armor itself is probably ceremonial, but the helm, the shield, and the sword look serviceable.
Brother Ven will grab the shield
Okay.
and try it on and
Give me a
uh-oh.
dexterity.
Oh no. Oh no. 9.
9. Okay, so you get the shield off, and you're like, oh, I have the shield. And you don't realize there was one last thing that attached it. And when you pull it, the entire suit of armor comes crashing down onto the ground. It makes it just an absolute racket.
Oh, great. That's not going to alert anyone.
I'm sorry about that.
It's all
What?
right. I mean,
Can't hear you.
they know we're here.
Well, the armor's on the ground now, but you have a shield.
Okay.
Oh, lovely.
I have my shield. That helps.
Does anybody else need the weapons or the armor?
No, I'm not proficient anyway.
Nah, I'm okay.
So you peek in that room to your right, and you see it looks like a trophy room. Warm, comfortable fireplace, which is lit, but you don't really feel any heat, so it's probably just an illusion. The room feels just as cold as the rest of this place, or cool, I should say. It's not cold. It's comfortable.
All right.
There's some bookshelves in that room, and then on your left, you see that laboratory workshop type thing.
All right, do we want to do the lab or the trophy room?
Probably the
Um,
trophy room first.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like the lab's going to be filled with stuff that's going to eat us. So
Let's do the thing that looks like it's less likely to be catastrophic first.
yes.
All
Going
the
to-
trophies are mimics.
Let's take let's
every
take a
one of
look at what's going on in here.
So you enter the trophy room. Each corner of this pleasant parlor has scarlet armchairs and reading tables piled high with books. A cheery fire burns in the fireplace. A pair of swords sits in a rack above the fireplace, and the head of various animals are mounted on the walls.
I'm disgusted
Okay.
at the heads of the animals. 100%.
We're fine.
All right, did you say there was books in the room, Jim? I'm sorry.
Yes, there are books.
They're books or bookshelves. I'm sorry.
Bookshelves as well.
Yeah, so we'll start
Two
searching.
bookshelves.
Is there-
Start to look
Well,
through the
let's
books,
get
yeah.
to it,
Yeah.
guys.
There's a bookshelf along the back wall.
All right. Do you want the same thing as before, where it's like one character rolls an investigation, or do you want
Yes.
like us all to roll, or who hasn't gotten to roll an investigation yet? Who feels left out?
I'll roll an investigation.
Go for it. I'll assist you with my modifier.
You
Wonderful.
see that there is an open door out of here as well into a bedroom, a master bedroom.
Oh, I got a
Main
14.
bedroom.
All right, take my intelligence modifier, so it's a +3 added to your 14. I'm assisting
Great.
you.
17. Thank you
Okay,
very
yeah, no
much.
problem. It's there. You see that there is a single book with a gold letter, the letter L, as in Liza.
All right.
So you grab it, you pull it off the shelf. As soon
Litib.
as you do, you hear this like
Bitel.
Blightly.
you hear this ping sound like a nail shooting out, and you turn around in time to see the two swords that were crossed over the mantle have popped off the wall and are now flying towards you, both of them.
Oh, here we go again.
Lovely. This is
God.
going to end very,
Push it
very
one
well.
last time, maybe. Oh, a 1 for the swords, so that's good. All right, Bradley, what'd you
Initiative?
get? Yeah, yes, yeah, initiative, please.
Oh man. Jeez.
I got a
My
17.
initiatives. My initiative rolls today.
Okay, 15 to 20.
17.
17 for Lionel.
All
10 to
right.
15.
10.
12.
13.
Oh, hold on.
21.
13 for Opal.
12 for Radley.
12 for Radley.
21 for Soraya.
21.
Mhm.
And who else had a 10 to 15?
A 4 for Ven.
4 for Ven, and a 10 for Grim Haney, and a 1 for the Flying Swords. So, Lady Soraya, you have a chance to react. You see these two swords coming flying right at you.
Oh
Scimitar.
no. I don't have a lot of stuff. Hold on. Let me see.
We're down to fireballs.
I don't know if that's
You
gonna
are
do
first
much.
level, so.
We're down to the cantrips. I have one spell slot.
Okay, how about is it too soon to use a spell slot?
No,
I don't think so.
Have
never
you
too
used
soon.
spell slot at all today?
No,
No.
she's just been casting fireball.
I used one before.
I've been
Yeah,
saving
me too.
my
Right,
spell
well
slots
then,
for
yeah.
something that was very dangerous to me.
Sure.
This could be it.
Let's go for the witch bolt.
Oh, but the house has been so hospitable so thus far.
Yeah, nothing tried to kill us yet.
Well, I didn't
Roll
have
to hit.
anything. What?
Roll to hit.
Oh, yes, of course.
The furniture hates us. They're probably cooking our friend. I don't like this place anymore.
11.
Plus 6.
11. You
That is with +6.
Oh.
I did it on D&D.
oof.
Yeah.
Inspiration?
You take your
Oh, I have not used my inspiration. How
Oh.
does that work?
you can re-roll.
I
Roll
can?
20.
All
Sure.
right. Okay, let's do it again. Clear. Rolling here. 19.
19. That hits.
Yeah.
So go ahead. Is this can you describe the spell? Do you know what it does?
Yes. It is a beam of crackling blue energy.
So you're just reading it?
Okay.
Shush, man. I'm a noob.
Well done.
Lances out toward a creature within range,
Mhm.
forming a sustained arc of lightning between you and the target, which would be me. Between me, right? I'm the target.
No. The
Huh?
swords are the
Well,
target.
but you know what I mean. It's between me and the sword. On a hit, the target takes a 1d12 lightning damage.
So it's like a Tesla coil arc. It's just like
Yep.
back and forth.
And on each of my
Go
turns,
ahead.
oh, okay, I can use the action. Okay.
Roll a d12.
Uh-huh. All right, let's do it here.
D12, the most unwieldy of die.
Yep. The floppiest of die.
That's a d4, which by far.
5.
5 points of damage. Okay. So this arc of lightning connects with this sword as it's flying towards you, and you could see the blade is actually blackening, and a piece of the handle of this scimitar falls off. You see one is a scimitar and one is a longsword, just so we could differentiate.
Mm.
Lionel, it is your turn.
Okay, well, let's see if you guys like the cold at all. I'm going to throw an ice knife at it.
Okay.
The chilly boy.
Um,
Being a theme. Old theme.
all right, so is there anyone within 5 feet of it?
No, but they are within 5 feet of each other.
Okay, so I miss. However, when I miss with the ice knife, the shard explodes, so I didn't hit them with the D10. So they both have to roll a dexterity saving throw, and if they don't, they take if they on a and if they don't succeed, they take 2d6 cold damage.
Okay, so both swords then, or the one that misses doesn't take it, just the other one, right?
Yeah, the one that succeeds doesn't
The
take
target
it.
and each must succeed, so both of them. Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right.
It's like an ice grenade.
Yeah.
That is it's dexterity.
Yes.
Dexterity. That is 11, and I know right here your DC is 13, so that's a fail for the scimitar, and the longsword makes the save.
Okay, so the scimitar takes 13. So
13.
pretty much what's going to happen is I'm going to like out from the ground pull a shard of ice, and I'm going to just wail it.
Wow. 13, you say?
13.
Oh, you gotta say something cool though.
Hey, cool off.
Yes, you did the thing. Good job, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was going to hit him with the cheeky monkey.
Oh,
The
nice.
longsword
A
take
classic cheeky monkey.
Does the longsword take half damage?
No, nothing, I guess.
Okay.
From what I saw.
So even though you miss, it explodes in
That's
this
funny. Longswords don't do well in the cold.
That's right.
shards of ice, and you see that the scimitar, which is being racked with electricity, gets hit with the cold and falls out of the air completely and just tumbles to the ground inert.
Nice.
So
I'm
you
done,
only
team.
have one more sword to deal with. Opal, it is your turn. The
Okay.
the witch bolt that you were holding up just kind of crackles back to your hand.
I'm sorry if I
Not
ruined
like-
that for you.
No, it's okay.
But doesn't it work for each round? It's a concentration spell, no?
Yeah, but if
Yes.
target dies, that's it, I think.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know
Well,
if you can-
oh, when the target dies. Right.
I don't know if you can switch witch bolt.
I don't know.
I don't
Switch
think-
bolt?
Switch bolt? Oh,
That's-
you
Switch
beat me to
bolt,
it. Beat me to it.
It's actually level 2 switch bolt.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about changing targets.
Okay.
So if it doesn't say it, probably
No, it
not
doesn't
in there.
mention.
Yeah,
No.
probably not something it does.
It ends if the target is outside of the spell's range, so it's not like you can switch it when that happens. So,
Or if it has total cover from you.
all right, so down to 1. Opal, your turn. You see the
Okay,
sword flying right at your new friend, Lady Soraya.
I don't like that because she's cool. So I take out the
Help
rapier that
me.
I took. Yeah.
Life Frost, help me, Life Frost.
I take out the rapier that from the other room and I go to strike at it.
Okay.
And that is a 22, 17 plus 5.
Yeah, that's more than enough.
All right.
Nice.
6 points.
6 points. So you step up. You wanna describe what you do?
All right, so I step up. I do my fancy, I don't know, on guard and fight at it.
Okay, so you hit it hard enough that you actually see you knock off the pommel of the longsword. So first you kind of deflect it up, and then you chop at it, and you knock the pommel right off, and it's kind of wobbling in the air a little bit now.
Cool.
Radley, your turn.
I'm gonna try to firebolt, which I don't know if that's good against the sword, but we're gonna do it anyway because that's what
you're
I got.
gonna forge it. You're gonna make it even stronger.
Oh no. Well, we'll try it.
Temper it. That's it.
It's gonna miss. I don't know if I want to spend my inspiration. I feel like I want to wait for like a more difficult fight.
Yeah, like another chair that wants to eat.
Yeah, it's a 9. It's 9.
9, so that misses.
It's
Grim,
nine.
your turn.
It's 9/9 stack and blocking.
9 stuck in.
Whose turn?
Grim.
Can I even get to there? I have missile weapons and melee weapons.
Yeah, this is a very small room. Some of you were still kind of in the doorway. Some of you might have even stepped into the bedroom, the adjoining bedroom.
Is it in the air?
Yeah, it's in the air.
Tonight.
Can I get a missile attack with a dagger? And is one of my friends adjacent to it?
No, not yet. It's
All right, so
flying between the mantle and the. Oh no, actually, Opal is. Opal stepped up to attack it.
all right, so then I get my sneak attack on it,
Yes, because you can.
and I rolled a 1. So
Hey, oh no. Opal, duck.
I hope I can. Can I?
So what do I do?
Roll damage. You don't have to roll sneak attack against Opal, but you have to roll dagger damage.
All right, well, I rolled a 1 anyway, so I rolled, but that a 1 for me is 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage, Opal. You get stuck with a dagger thrown from Grim standing behind you.
Ah, what the
Sorry,
mother? Mm.
Oh, that's a penalty.
sorry about that.
At least that didn't apply sneak attack damage. You'd be on the ground.
Yeah.
All right, Brother Ven.
I will step up to it and try to grasp it out of the air to cast Inflict Wounds.
You can throw another dagger, Grim,
Oh, can I?
in your offhand, yeah.
No, no, don't throw it again.
Disadvantage. You didn't have to roll disadvantage last time because, you rolled a 1 on the first time.
Right. Hit AC 13.
Not enough. Too
All right.
fast. Okay, Brother Ven, your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna step up to the sword and try to touch it so I can inflict wounds on it.
Ooh, okay.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, that should hit. 18, 19, 19.
Oh, well, now it misses.
That hits, yeah, 19.
That hits.
All right, so then
Is that
3d10.
necrotic damage?
3d10 necrotic, yes.
Necrotic. Okay, yep, it'll take it.
Yeah, it does 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. So you basically go up and touch the blade. Why don't you describe what happens? Because you take it right
I
out of
will
the
step up to it and just touch it with my finger, and it will shatter
Wow.
as I cast my my spell.
Nice.
Okay, so it falls to the ground. Yet another animated thing that doesn't get to go at the end of a 6-player party.
All right. So, where is this dagger in me, by the way?
Yeah, Opal, I will pull the dagger out and I will replace it with 2 good berries that I give you to eat.
Nice.
Do you put the berries in the dagger wound?
No. I say I'm very sorry.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Nah.
No, no,
See,
you
where
do
is it?
that,
Because I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna just throw it.
and then
I
you
say I'm
use
very
the-
sorry, and I give you the 2 good berries to try to heal some of the
It's
damage.
okay.
So
It's
Crunch.
okay.
2 good berries. If you eat them, they'll heal 2 points of damage.
Thank you. I will.
So you eat one after the other. You feel magical healing. You feel the stab wound tingling a little bit and start to knit up, and you feel a little better. Still hurts a lot.
Sorry.
It hurts, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll be fine.
Oh, poor Life Frost. I wish there was something I could do.
It's okay. I'll be
I'm
fine.
only good at throwing bolts.
You don't throw a bolt.
Okay.
bolts of all types, it seems.
All types of bolts.
So connected to this, you search the rest of the trophy room. You find some interesting books, most of them on nature.
Oh, lovely.
So Lionel, you see some stuff of great interest to you. There's actually a couple books that are illustrated.
Ooh, I paged through them a little bit.
Oh no, we'll never get Ben out of this room.
You also see that there is an interior bedroom next door.
Yes.
Oh, well, obviously we're looking in the bedroom, for that's where the magic happens.
So, any books with letters on them?
In the trophy room,
Yeah.
L.
yes, you find the letter L.
Oh.
Yeah, well, because Liza found
Oh,
the
but
letter.
there's
Yeah, we found
Right,
it.
we
That's
found
the
that
Trigger
one.
Swords.
So it's not 2 L's, it's just 1.
Just one L, yeah.
Just the one, yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
triggered swords.
Boydley.
The bedroom.
In the bedroom.
The bedroom's an open and airy bedroom. A canopied bed with rich scarlet curtains occupies the middle. Jug and wash basin stand on top of a chest of drawers, and a fluffy white cat is napping on a scarlet easy chair. One wall is covered with a large painting of a gold dragon perched heroically on a mountaintop, and there is a balcony that opens to the arboretum.
I'm just gonna be whispering at the white cat, being like, "Vistandia, is that you, Vistandia? Have you become a cat? Have you become all the cats?"
No answer from the fluffy white cat.
Any books in here?
Give me a investigation if you like, and somebody
Alright.
can add
I'll
their-
help you out. You do the roll, Omar.
Oh god,
Ben,
terrible. I'm just rolling so bad. I just rolled a 2.
Well, 2 plus 5, so 7.
So +1, so 8.
Hey,
Uh,
and
you
eight
cannot-
is
you
great.
don't see a book in here.
There's a book.
No, I don't see one. He says.
Well,
Oh.
maybe
Standia, wake up. Standia.
can someone else roll something to search?
Nope. That is the search.
Wow.
Can I go out
Well,
onto
they need to
the
spend a lot
balcony?
longer.
Take a
You
look,
are
see what's
convinced.
going out there.
You're convinced it is not in here.
Are we using perception or investigation?
For this would be investigation.
Yeah, you have to find it.
All right.
I'm
Well-
not very good at finding books.
Yes,
Should we keep looking around?
I guess so. I mean, we do need to see if I guess there are no books in here. I guess you would have to check out the laboratory.
I'm gonna
Farewell, for
step out
Standia.
onto
You
that
just stay where you
balcony.
are.
What was that?
Is the cat on the book because they have a tendency to do that?
That's true.
I gingerly check under the cat.
Well, give me an investigation.
Sure. 17.
17. No, it's not under the cat.
Oh, but I found this.
She doesn't
lovely-
have it.
Oh well, maybe the book's not warm enough.
All right. To the laboratory.
Can we?
Mhm.
Can I take? I would like to take. A look.
Kelvin.
Yeah.
Kelvin. He's surely dead.
No
Yes,
Kelvin. No answer.
All right. Well, we're in the laboratory.
He's
We're gonna
probably eating dinner and just left before we went to pick him up.
Yeah, Kelvin is not in here. We've been duped. Kelvin is back at the university doing normal Kelvin things.
Most likely, yeah. All right. So to the laboratory.
I
Yes.
prefer, I
Yes.
prefer laboratory.
All right. So you find this preserved menagerie / alchemical lab / in the middle, you even see there is some kind of teleportation circle or summoning circle.
Hmm.
Oh, that's a good sign.
Or a very bad sign.
You're right. It could go either way.
I'm pretty sure that's a terrible idea. but-
There are also bookshelves in here too, needing to be searched. But the thing that immediately catches your eye is on the far side, there is a large, I would say jar, but it's too big to be called a jar because it's probably 3 or 4 feet in diameter and about 3 or 4 feet high. Looked like some kind of
Like a
box or
cauldron.
something. And it is open and spattered all over the floor in front of this box is blood.
Oh,
And you also see a familiar shoe.
Oh, no.
Calvin's shoe.
the shoe of Kelvin.
Kelvin's shoe.
Oh boy.
Does it have a K on the sole?
Yes, it's sewed in there.
He wears. He's the only kid in our school with Nike Air Pumps. Still, he's still rocking them. That's how we knew it was his.
He was always so trendy.
Let's just give him
He
a
was
pump
very
for old
fast.
time's sake. Pump, pump, pump.
But yes, it does. It is pretty disheartening. You see that each of the specimens is labeled, and this large glass box has a little placard that says "Mimic."
Ah, well, we took care of him, didn't we?
Yes, but not before he might have eaten Kelvin.
Well, yes. I'll roll the investigation. How about that?
Yes. I hope you are rolling an inspired
Uh,
inspiredly.
I'll tell you what. I rolled poorly. I'm going to use inspiration for this because I don't want to not
And-
find it.
I'll help you out and I'll give you +5 to your roll.
+5 is crazy. I've rolled a 19
Oh, great! So now you really find it.
before my modifier. So 19 +5 +5 with Grim. We've rolled a 29.
You easily find a book with the letter R on it.
All right.
You also see just a plethora of stuff in here that you could loot if you so chose. There are a number of plants growing in here under another artificial light that have good spell components.
So I believe it's
And
liberty.
there's just a lot of weird, interesting stuff in here. There's something that looks like a brain with feet.
No, no, no.
Yeah, you can see it.
No,
Yes,
no.
You can see it.
absolutely.
I was waiting for you to notice it.
Um,
In there.
well, folks,
There's like a weird armor-plated thing with a tail that looks like a propeller.
Nice.
There's some kind of cojoined creatures on this vertical board. There's the summoning circle. There's something that just looks like a big mass of flesh with mouths in it in another large box.
Shivering mouther.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if we want to steal from some sort of like all-powerful wizard.
Wait,
Might
who
be a
who
bad
wants to
idea.
steal? We're not trying to steal.
Oh well, I definitely don't like the brain with feet.
What I mean, are you trying to take the brain with feet home with you?
No, I'd rather not.
Okay.
I'm just looking at what was the purpose of this room? I was just looking at the experiments in here.
It looks like they were trying to maybe I don't know, create some amalgamation of something. Looks like a lot of things that they're trying to do.
Is that accurate, James?
Give me an insight check, Radley.
It's good. Insight of 13 plus 4, so 17.
You just get the impression that it's just a collection. That you're not sure if she was conducting experiments on them necessarily. They're more displayed than they are actively being worked on.
Yeah, I don't really love that. I don't know that I like this woman anymore that made
Yeah.
this place.
Well, folks,
Well, maybe she's powerful enough that these things are not a threat to her.
Yeah, but she's, I don't know, she's keeping stuff in jars. That's not cool.
she's doing some very strange experiments that might go against the laws of I don't know,
But-
nature.
But guys, I think we're getting close to a word.
I think
here.
I got it actually.
It's okay. Let's do 1, 2, 3, and see if we both know what it is.
Okay, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Liberty.
British liberty. I was gonna say liberty, but
Brilliant.
That very very well done. Very well done. That was great.
it was coming out of my mouth.
That
It's
was
just that
great.
I got tongue tied.
You know,
That's
they
it.
say
Mm.
one person's liberty is another person's black.
Yes,
That's
your
what I
father
was
used to say
saying.
that.
Yes, quite often actually.
So you kind of go to the stairs because you hear this sound and you see that the light is streaming in downstairs into the foyer. Doors have opened into the blue swirling mist once more.
I'm running.
Ven is carefully trying to rebuild the statue of the armor, and he's like a pile of armor in like a haphazard form, and he's kind of like putting the shield back.
Do we run right through it as you go?
Yeah, I'm gonna run and drop the quarterstaff and just run.
Oh, I'm taking mine.
Yeah, I am leaving the shield on the thing, trying to leave it as I found it.
So you get it all piled up.
I
with a
grab
nice neat-
Calvin's shoe.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
I take that with me.
Good idea. Nice, Opal. Yeah.
You lean the shield against it at the last minute, and you turn your last to start going down the stairs. And as you get a couple steps down, you hear clash, crash,
Yeah.
as the armor falls behind you, and you just.
I'm sorry, cumin and coriander. I'm sorry about the mess. And I'll just like kind of keep running into
Are we not going to have dinner with them?
I'm going to, after what has happened with everything else in every other room in this house, I would hate to see what the food might do to us.
Yo, Spud, peace out, homeboy.
Yeah, hopefully Spud will see him one day.
And like literally right before I walk through the door, I notice I'm still carrying the mace and like struggle to like figure out where to put it and just like kind of just put it on the floor.
I'm taking my quarterstaff.
I'm taking my quarterstaff.
She can come get it.
So one by one, you enter the blue mist and pop out in the dorm room of now deceased poor Kelvin.
And
that is the perfect place to leave our first
Kelvin
Candlekeep mystery solved. Poorly, perhaps, for Kelvin's. Did solve the mystery of where Kelvin went.
Very well.
Was Kelvin dead to begin with, or were we just too slow to save him?
No, Kelvin was getting eaten while you guys went the other way.
That's what I'm saying.
And then the mimic came down the stairs and went into that room at the end. That's why the door was wide open. And that's why those Coriander and Cuban had no idea, because that was up in the laboratory. They didn't. That mimic was not in the dining room.
So we were too slow, you guys.
We
A
did it
little
for you.
slow, but I mean, he was gonna get it. Kelvin.
I'll always look back on my days with Kelvin Foster.
Kel-
I'm sure he was a great guy, and we
We've already forgotten. Poor Kelvin. All right, so that was great, guys. You did an awesome job. I had a lot of fun, and
Fun.
we'll be back next Sunday. I know that Omar and Liza won't be joining us next Sunday.
Just the one.
Just the one. We'll be back after that.
Okay, good. So we'll probably be rotating players kind of in and out as necessary. Since there is a pretty big inaugural class here, it's easy enough to work people in.
Cool.
So
Fantastic.
lots of
Wonderful.
fun, and we'll be back next Sunday.
Yeah, that
Thanks,
was a lot of fun.
guys. See
Thank
you.
you.
Hooray!
Bye.